and we welcome you to this series finale between the Washington Nationals and the Cleveland Guardians. Here's your starting lineup for the home team, the Washington Nationals. At shortstop, batting first, C.J. Abrams. At third base, batting second, Ahmed Rosario. At designated hitter, batting third, James Wood. At first base, batting fourth, Nathaniel Lowe. At left field, batting fifth, Alex Call. At catcher, batting sixth, Kaber Ruiz. At second base, batting seventh, Luis Garcia Jr. At right field, batting eighth, Dylan Cruz. At center field, batting ninth, Jacob Young. And pitching today for the Washington Nationals, it is the right-hander, Michael Soroka. Your starting lineup for the Washington Nationals. Alright guys, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Welcome everybody to this stream. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this Guards Nats game. My name is cgiulianihpu. If you've never been to a JG live stream before, how it works like this, fire away in the chat with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. We got a lot to talk about today, obviously, with NFL news and whatnot alongside this game, which should be fun. So appreciate all you guys being here. Every donation also counts toward you make the call. I'm going to decide which game we're calling tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon. Which game are we calling tomorrow afternoon? Are we calling White Sox, Royals, Rangers, Red Sox, or Tigers, Rockies? Have until the end of the day to decide. We have two games today that we are calling. We are calling Orioles, Twins later tonight at 7:40 Eastern time, so that should be good. All right, let's see what's happening in the chat right now. No emergency newscast for Gabe Davis being dumped. It would just be me repeating myself saying, thank you, Gladstone. Hasta la vista, Davis. Thanks for nothing. It would just be me repeating that 45 for an hour in a row. But yeah, I'm happy he's gone. I'm happy he's gone. We can eat the dead cap with that. We can eat it. We're not going to sign anyone this season. We can just eat it all at once to the post-June 1st cut. Thank God he's gone. Thank God he's gone. Absolutely terrible player. And we all knew it at the time. It was a horrible signing from day one. And you want to know how bad Trent Baalke was? The idea to sign Davis to a long-term contract was that. So finally a stench is gone. I didn't know if he was going to play this year. Apparently he wasn't rehabbing well from the injury, so he wasn't even going to play this year, so just thank God he's gone. Never seen more of a one-hit wonder of a player get so many excuses than Gabe Davis. Pretty much. The awful game he had against the Bears, oh yeah. He had, no good games with Jacksonville. He did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. It was atrocious. Thank God he's gone. Thank God he's gone. Watching the conclave pursuit, I did not see the proceedings this morning, but they have not decided the Pope yet. How's it going, Cujo from Jokic Country? Thoughts on the huge news today? Yeah, the Pickens move. So the Pickens move, I get why the Steelers made the trade. He's a bit of a head case. Not a little bit, a lot of a head case, actually. He's inconsistent. For every great catch he has, there are games where he just completely disappears. I'm not sure the Cowboys won the trade. It's not as lopsided as, the Ringo trade, but I'm not sure they won this one. I'm not sure. Prevents from getting to a heated chat after Rodgers on the sidelines. Yes, they march for Arch. It does continue. But I get why you get rid of Pickens. I completely get it. Because he's an absolute head case. Curveball in there for a strike. We're officially underway in this one. You know what's interesting is that you probably would have been able to get a compensatory pick for Pickens if you let him walk. Who wins today? I've got that is going to be a fly ball into left field. Easily fielded there for the first out. Today, I'm not crazy about Soroka, so I'm going the Guards today. It's a classic Cowboys trade. What's weird for what's nice for the Cowboys, too, in that trade, the one thing that is nice for the Cowboys is that if Pickens doesn't work out, odds are some team is probably going to take him and get and pay a lot of money for him, which means you're going to get a third-round compensatory pick in 2027. So you're not really losing a draft pick. Yeah, the Cowboys are cooking. Yeah, Jordan already talks that. So check swing there. He went 1-1 the count. I think it's more of a head case in Dallas. It's something more of a head case, but somehow they get even worse once they leave Pittsburgh. I'm going to say fact. He somehow becomes even worse, especially because he's not wide receiver 1. He wants the ball. Lamb's getting the ball. 1-1. That one outside. 2-1 the count. So after Kwon flew out to left, it's Daniel Schneemann. 2 for 2 last game against the Nats. That 9-1 win. That pitch on the outside for a strike 2-2. What was the last time an elite receiver was traded who was better on his next team? Randy Moss 07. Ooh. Most likely shocking the NFL next year. 2-2. That one. Strike 3 called on the changeup. Nice pitch on the outside. 2 up, 2 down so far. Schneemann strikes out. And that's going to send Jose Ramirez up to bat. But Moss was like a head case on the Raiders. He wasn't elite by that point. It's funny. Randy Moss was not elite by that point. Like, he was terrible with the Raiders. Like, he was going in slow motion, essentially. So I'm not even sure Moss counts. I honestly don't know. I mean, he played just about every game the year before, and he had 42 catches for 553 yards. I'm not sure that's elite. In the dirt, 1-1. But obviously, I get what you mean. I get what you mean with Moss, obviously. You're picking Steeler thoughts. I get the move for the Steelers. I also get it for the Cowboys in the sense you're probably going to get a third round compensatory pick if it doesn't work out. If it does work out, you got a good receiving unit. But, I don't know. It's a toxic atmosphere. Outside 2-1. The last time he was better on his next team. I was trying to get... That's fair. Yeah. I mean, he had no quarterback. That is true. A little bit column A, a little bit column B. Down the middle, 2-2 the count. Ramirez 2 for 4 last game. He's got a hit in both games this series. 3 for 8 this series so far. He's got on base 5 times. 2-2. Goodbye. Ramirez looking at that fastball. 2 strikeouts for Soroka in the first inning. 3 up, 3 down. We go bottom first. Guards can't do anything on the top half of the frame. See what the Nats can do. No score. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. If you are a member, you can use emojis in the chat. Shows for either one of the teams. We got the Guards logos. We got the Nationals logos. We got a lot of cool emojis that you can use. All right, let me think about this one. Keyshawn? Maybe Keyshawn. Before he went off the rails in Tampa. Maybe Keyshawn. Biggest turnaround this year. I would say fiction on that with Lazard. Ooh, biggest turnaround. I think Panthers good. Yeah, Pickens CDK, yeah, that's a huge upgrade. It is. It's a massive upgrade. Panthers, yeah, I'm with you on the Panthers. Bryce Young plays that way. Yeah, I think maybe Keyshawn Johnson's the first name that comes to mind in terms of the last one to do it. Yeah, Diggs was just as good, but he was more productive in Buffalo. Yeah. Yeah, I would say Diggs. Yeah, Diggs, Keyshawn, Randy Moss. Those are probably the 3. I can't think of any others off the top of my head that were elite, really, really good, and then got better when they got traded to a different team. I mean, what? Does T.O. count? Hang on. Does Terrell Owens count? Hang on. Does T.O. count? Because that 04 season with Philly was special. But I'm not sure he was better. He wasn't better. He was as good. That's kind of on the Diggs level. That's on the Diggs level. So... yeah, I can see him getting out of the coop. I can see that. Abrams' first pitch fouls it off. Curry suffered a hammy injury out for the rest of game 1. Yeah, no, just as good in San Francisco wasn't Philly. Yeah. Yeah, right as I said that, I was like, yeah. Yeah, because if we're counting Diggs, yeah. If we're counting Diggs, it also counts, but better, I think, maybe Keyshawn, but that's close. That's close. Moss, obviously, with the Pats. Sweeper misses downstairs, 1-2 the count. So Logan Allen pitching for the Guards this game. Last outing, 2 earned runs in 5 2/3. He's really been okay his last 5 starts. It's a pop-up. It's really that one outing against Boston that really is killing him. No, he's not putting up better numbers in Dallas. He's not going to get... He's going to be so upset in Dallas. He wants the ball. Lamb's getting the ball. Rosario due up now for the Nationals. So Allen, his last 5 starts, a 3.46 ERA. It's even better when we realize that he had a stinker against Boston when he went 4 1/3, allowed 7 runs. Really, other than that start, he's been fine the last month or so of the season. But that's a base hit into right field. Like D-Hop went from a lead in Houston, then Gray in Arizona, then Tennessee, now just straight him in. Yep. You're right on that one. You're right on that one. Now send Wood up to bat. Rosario getting bored with a 1-out single. I remember Rosario, first game of this series. Last time he played on May 4th against Cincy, 0 for 5. So much needed base hit there. Seriously, Trey Watt thinking at first? Absolutely. Down, ground at third, base hit. It goes through the glove of Jose Ramirez, and it's back-to-back hits for the Nationals. Wood gets on board. He extends his hitting streak. He's got a hit in every game this month. He's now 7 straight games with a base hit for James Wood. And that will send Nathaniel Lowe up to bat. Lowe riding a 4-game hitting streak. Right, D-Hop got older. That is true. Yeah, D-Hop did get older. Why am I not good enough anymore? Come on, bro. Pavic and CF. Oh, man. Things are suspended in Dallas. For some conduct thing, yeah. He'll get fined or something. But I'm with you with Watt. If you can get a few firsts, I would do it. Fly ball into shallow center. And second baseman retreats, makes the grab, 2 out. Runners will hold. Let's say call up to bat with 2 out and 2 on. Alex Call got a hit in 3 straight games. Cole hitting .338 this season. He's been very, very good as of late. Hitting .417 over his last 8 games. Got a hit in 7 of his last 8 games as well. Can Howard play wide receiver and corner at a great elite level in the NFL? I mean, he did in college. He did it in college. There's actually more stoppages in the NFL than college because of the way the game is played with less no huddle and whatnot. I think he can. I think he can. He's done every step of the way before. Outside 2-0. NFL tier list. Suppose you had vitamin Super Bowl contenders, solid playoff teams, mid-teams, and trash. Yeah. Well, I think I don't know, there's the year-to-year parity, safe on the pickoff play. Joe Milton was the best offseason move. I'm going to say fact on that one. I'm going to say fact. Yeah, for being stupid, I can see that. Suspended by the team. I'm not sure suspended by the NFL, but suspended by the team? Yeah. So, like, tier list, I mean, Chiefs, Eagles, Bills, Ravens, Lions are probably in that top 5 tier in terms of pick your top 5 contenders. They might challenge this play. It was close. They might challenge this pickup play at second. Guardians will challenge. It was close. Let's double check this. When did he touch the bag? Can't tell from that angle. Again, is there enough to overturn? This is the angle we need. He is... I think he's out. I think he's out. Now, is there enough to overturn? Yeah, he's... I don't think that finger's touching the bag. I think he's out. I think Rosario got caught at second. Brown signed Tucker. If the investigation reveals nothing, they could. And Allen's walking off the field. It's overturned. He's out. Gets picked off at second. Rosario, a bad base running mistake there. And we go top second. Right, we got a lot of cgiulianihpus to do. We got a lot of them. We go top second. No score. Getting picked off at second. You don't see that every day. Pick up play at second base. Rosario getting called out there. Laxity is calling the base paths. First time he's been caught stealing all year. We go to the top of the second. No score. I'm going to get out of it. So the Jaguars are designating Davis as a post-June first cut. So the Jaguars trash or mid? We're trash until we're not. Look, I'll put it this way. We are trash until we're not. I cannot say this team is anything less than trash. Or anything better than trash. Until we prove otherwise. Now, I think we could be good. I like our coach. I like our GM. I like Trevor. I like a lot of the pieces on the team right now. But until we prove otherwise, we are trash. This is a team that has won... They were 8-3 to start off 2023. They have lost 18 of their last 23 games, so they're trash until otherwise proven. How long until the graphics and confuse Rosario for the actress Rosario Dawson? Any day now. Any day now. MSC using AI... Jim Figgin and wrote the return of NBA. I'm not crazy about that. I don't think AI should be used for people's likeness. I think that's where he gets very slippery slope. It's a good question, but I'm very iffy on that. I'm iffy on that. Actually, I'm not iffy. I'm not high on it at all, for commercial purposes. Commanders are. You can put the Commanders in there, yeah. I just don't know if they improved this offseason. 1-1, the changeup in their first strike. 1-2. Soroka, 2 strikeouts in that first inning. He pitched very well. First time around. It's his second start with the Nationals. First start since March 31st when he went 5 innings, 4 earned runs. Grounder to first. Easy play there for Lowe. 4-3 out. 4 down to start. Soroka back in for pitching 3 games in the minors this year. Yeah, 3 years, 30. It was a lot. It was a lot of money. It was a really bad. Winger disrespected terrible Taliesin said it's been all downhill for the Jaguars. It has been. Tal's got power, yo. Tal's got power. Chop foul, 0-1. NFC East be the best division in football. Fiction. Fiction on that. I think AFC West. Utah Mammoth, I'm not surprised, was the worst kept secret after the whole YouTube handle thing. They kind of blew that. Foul ball going out of play. 0-2 the count. The logo looks very generic. It looks like one of those Create a Team logos. It really does. It looks like one of those Create a Team logos. I'm okay with the name compared to the other options, but they kind of botched the whole process. Swing and a miss on the fastball. 3 strikeouts for Soroka. 5 of 5 down to start. Give David sign with San Fran. I'm not sure he's got anything left. I'm not sure who wants him at this point, but potentially. His strength is his blocking. I could see that. Super as a GM, I think that's a good move. I think it's a good move. Naylor, first pitch swinging into right center for a base hit. And Naylor, after going 2 for 5 last game, he's 3 for 6 now this series with a 2-out single. I'm sure it's taking 12 months. Well, I think the problem with the... Yeah, well, beats Hockey Club. I mean, that's obvious. I think the problem with how they botched it, for me, is they made Yeti an option. Everyone latched on to Yeti. And then it was, oh yeah, by the way, we can't get the rights to Yeti. And then they had 3 names. They added a name in there that wasn't in the option, and then they immediately pulled it to put in a different option. Swing and a miss on the sweeper, 0-1. Beautiful pitch inside. Yeah, air generated seems, yeah. If they approve it, that's one thing. But if he passes away, it's like, no, not really. Family okay? Okay, if family's okay with it, that's different. Family's okay with it, that's different. Thoughts on the Niners? Gotta stay healthy. They gotta stay healthy. Slider in there for a strike, 0-2. Nah, I'm not crazy about Hockey Club name. I'm not crazy about it. For a 1-year placeholder, it's fine, but the 0-2, you can't go with it long term. Mammoth works. You can't make it seem like Yeti was the favorite and then not get the rights to Yeti and then go through the whole process again. Add a name, make it a final 3 for the name, with the logos and everything, and then get rid of one of them because it got so hated and you added it yourself. The 0-2 fouled off again. Reminds me of watching a football team. Some of the football team didn't feel as... It felt more traditional than hockey club. Oddly enough. Well, Shaq Thompson signed somewhere. Well, Keenan Allen signed somewhere. Yeah, they might wait until camp's done. I mean, they're veterans. They don't want to go through training camp. The 0-2. That one lifted into right center, but easily playable out there for Young. And guards will leave a man on. We go bottom second. Cowboys making the playoffs. Odds, like 20%. I'm not crazy about Schottenheimer as coach. At all. So Martinez flies out. It's now 2 for 9 this series, and we go bottom second. No score. I appreciate all you guys tuning into this stream. It's been a wild day so far. I'll be editing the video in just a little bit. I'll be editing it while we do this. Oddly enough, the video is Cowboys related. I'll show you the thumbnail. I'm not going to give you any context. Let me show you the thumbnail. Don't worry, it's not a crazy thumbnail. Don't worry. I'll show you the thumbnail. When they were drafted, who I think was going to be better, Wentz or Goff? I thought Wentz would be better. Why is this game early? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't have an answer for that one. This is the thumbnail. So, give you an idea of what we're dealing with here. 3,000 views of TikTok. Let's go. Let's go. So, the thing is that usually you would say, okay, this game is early because it's getaway day. So, getaway day, the idea is you play the game early on a Wednesday because you have to play that Thursday. And you want to be able to get to the city in time. But the Nats have the day off. And the Guards have the day off tomorrow. So I'm honestly not sure why this game is early. The Nationals' next game is on Friday. That's at home, so that's not an issue for them. And the Guardians' next game is in Cleveland. Guards' next game is in Cleveland. And that's on Friday. It doesn't take a long time to get from DC to Cleveland. Gamano with it too. Appreciate you, man. I estimate 8% chance of D-backs win. I hope so. Kelly on the mound is good. I got you on the Rangers game. Appreciate you, man. I wasn't high on either of them, but I was higher on Wentz than I was on Goff. 8% chance D-backs, I hope so. I really, really hope so. Problem right now, just the hitting is inconsistent with the D-backs. Do we know the lineup yet? Lineup come out here for the D-backs? We'll say, I like the way that Jose Herrera's playing a catcher. Okay, it's a good lineup for the D-backs. It's actually Talwood second. Yeah, I like this lineup a lot for the D-backs. I'll take it. Oh, on the count. Mayweather concerns could be. Fly ball lift into right field. Back by the track. Backing up off the wall. That's going to be 2 bases for call. He'll hold it second. A leadoff double. Oh, you deflate laser? Oh, that explains that. So I was going to say, it's not due to getaway day. That explains that. It's a double for Alex Call. Answering the call with the leadoff double. He's now riding a 4-game hitting streak this month. And the Nats have a man on board. We have not brought back Jake McCarthy, but he's laying up in Reno. I think we will bring him back. I think we will bring him back at some point. I just don't know where he's going to fit, but we do need some outfield help. First pitch in there for a strike 0-1. I mean, he's seeing like 430 in Reno, so I think he's going to come back. I think he figured out his swing. Ruiz is up. You DC Cleveland only 500. No, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. The lowest odds making the playoffs. I would say the Jets. Grounder to second. Runner will advance. 4-3 out. Runner moves 90 feet into scoring position with 1 out. I would say the Jets, because I don't see how they win the division, and wild cards can be so tough because the AFC is just stacked. Saints are in a crap division. Some people got shot at OKC Bar. Oh my god, that's awful. That is awful. That is awful. No one should be shot at a bar. No one should be shot, period. But man. First pitch inside to Garcia. Did that hit him? It hit him. First pitch misses, and Garcia gets hit, and he'll get on board. And that's going to send Cruz up to bat. In the 8th spot, Dylan Cruz, the former first-round pick, One of the favorites right now for Rookie of the Year, who has not played well as of late. Struggling to get his form going over his last 8 games. He's just 2 for his last 28, hitting .071, but he's got runners on the corners with 1 out here. Chance to give the Nats the lead. Driving the first run of the game. Jets worse than the Browns? Yes, only because we know what Fields can do. There is a chance potentially that Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur can light it up. Not a high chance. Gives you Seaford, Carolina vibes? It could. It could. But he's got charisma. Seaford didn't have charisma. Carroll's got some charisma, too. At least the thing with the Browns is they have the wild card in terms of a rookie quarterback. They got that going for them. They got the wild card going for him. Will Shedeur play a season? I would probably with their season over, he'll play. Like December, I would say, maybe. 3-0 the count is Cruz. Watches all 3 pitches outside. The Utah Jazz are going to go back to being the Jazz mascot only? Yes. Finally. The 3-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 3-1. Red light was on there. This season, if we're getting ahead in the count 3-0, Cruz only getting on base 33% of the time. And he's not going to get on here as it's a foul ball to Santana. That was going to be ball 4. That was going to be ball 4. If you know, you know. That was going to be ball 4. Set to swing, and Cruz is now 2 for his last 29. There's 2 outs. Young up to bat. How's it going? Tuning in from American Family Field down near the field before the Astros game starts. Met Hader down there and got his autograph. Nice. Nice. Great pitcher. Great pitcher. Former Brewer, too. Bit of a homecoming for him. Worst team in the NFL will be Seattle. You know, I could see Darnell Crutcher back down to earth. I could see that. Make all 3 Browns preseason games primetime in the off chance Shedeur plays. Oh, he'll play preseason. There's no way he's not playing preseason. How's it going, Joe? Welcome to the chat. I could see them trying to do... I could see him... Browns-Jaguars is the first preseason game of the year. And make that nationally televised. I could see that. Knock out the Hall of Fame game. In there for a strike on the upstairs festival. 0-1. Did he get Travis Hunter, get the intrigue? Will he play both ways? How is that going to work? Shedeur, how is he going to play? The other thing with the Browns, too, is they have 2 rookie quarterbacks. So they're going to play. So you're always going to have intrigue with the Browns. Because you have Gabriel and Sanders. I think preseason, the Browns are going to be the most exciting team to watch in the preseason. Downstairs, 1-1 the count. X-Drive versus Exposed. There you go. Here's sign both Astros and Brewers stuff for fans. Nice. We do have the emojis for X-Tribe and Expose. Browns, Jags. Oh. It would be... Believe me, it's not 2 good teams, but preseason you're not looking at good teams. You're looking at best storylines. And those 2 teams are the best storylines of the preseason. 1-1. Mrs. Upstairs 2-1. How's it going, Jax? Welcome to chat. Congrats on the win yesterday. Crazy game. Thanks for taking care of the Dodgers for us. Riders won San Francisco till after the schedule was released. The 2025 schedule? The 2028? I don't even know at this point. The 2-1. That one ripped into right. If that's fair, that's a base hit. It is a base hit. Down the right field line. It's going to get at least 1. Runner's going to not come home, which is the right call. He would have been a dead duck. But it is a 2-out double for Young in the 9-hole, and the Nats take the lead 1-0. What are the Steelers doing here? Well, they weren't going to re-sign Pickens. He's a head case. He's a locker room head case. They got a 3rd-round pick out of him. I don't hate the move. Again, you got Metcalf. I don't hate the move. Anytime the next week because of the leaks. Yep. So Young, after going 0 for 3 last game, gets an RBI double. Nats up 1-0, and CJ Abrams is coming up here. Back at the top of the order. The first game to be released apart from the early release games. The first, so it's a pop-up into foul ground. Easily playable there for the third baseman. Ramirez underneath it. Nats leave 2 on, but they do get the first run of the game. We go top 3. 1-0 the score. Your Browns-Giants would be a bad game on paper. The first game to be released. I would say Chiefs-Bills. they'll announce that's going to be the national 425 for CBS at some point. Find how many primetime games the Steelers have. God. Like, that should not factor into your decision to sign with a team. Like, that really should not factor into your decision. I'm going to say I'm hyped, but not getting too excited. If we win today, that would be... Yeah, if you take 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers on getaway day 2, sweet. Stream Tree Spills. Knowing our luck, the Jaguars would play the Raiders at the same time. Knowing our luck, we would be playing at the same exact time. The Tom McCarthy game. 8.5 wins for Pittsburgh. You know, they always seem to find a way to get more, but I don't know with what quarterback they're doing it with. I think I've said that the last decade, and they've gotten the over. But I'm going to say this is the year. This is the year they finally go under. This year they finally go under. I'm going to go about way under. Tomlin has gotten 9 wins out of the randomest quarterbacks ever. Bill Chiefs should be Monday Night Football. CBS wants that game badly. They've had it every year. Bills Chiefs, if that is not the 425, I'd be stunned. Steelers offense already not good at quarterback. Now wide receiver Metcalf, Austin, veteran Robert Woods are the top 3 receivers. Yeah, I think Pickens was just... I mean, he's a head case. You're not going to re-sign him. I get it. And look, every time a Steelers receiver leaves, it always seems to work out for them. I think Emmanuel Sanders was the only one that really didn't work out, and he actually still was okay. Don't know why they didn't draft Shedeur. There were a lot of reasons why. In terms of character, in terms of preparation. They didn't draft Shedeur because he's a head case. Like, get destroyed by the biggest rival of December. First pitch, chopper right back to the pitcher for the first out. So Jones goes out on the first pitch. So far, good outing for Soroka. His first game back in the majors since March. But he's got 9 with Hodges and Rudolph. That is true. Somehow, he's found a way. Rocchio due up now. Rocchio, you want to talk about a man who is really having a season to forget. Rocchio's last hit came on April 26th. It has been a while. It will still be a while. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Didn't even have time to tell you how bad he was. He's 0 for his last 23 now. He is 0 for his last 23. The last time he got a base hit, Shedeur was still undrafted. And no, I'm not making that up. Defense and Boswell may carry them. Oh, the defense isn't getting any younger. 2 pitches, 2 out. Soroka, first time through the order. First pitch, 8 of 9 strikes. He's getting ahead in the count. First pitch, he shows bunt, backs off. 1-0. So one video with a guy wondered why Shedeur was 5th round pick, yet Caleb was number 1 in 24. That guy doesn't know ball. The Jags bring another receiver before camp to replace Davis. No. I mean, not like a big receiver. The thing with Gabe Davis, they were going into the season expecting him to not play. They were expecting him... The rehab wasn't going well. They were expecting him to not play. We've got our guys. I think we've got the guys who are going to make the team. I mean, we might get like a veteran, but it's not going to be a guy that's going to make the roster. What he wasn't going to make it. Davis was going to be on IR this year. So we were already going into the season knowing. 3-1 pitch from the outside. Get a medal for getting Pittsburgh all these postseason wins? Yes. Hit the 3-team money line parlay? Oh, let's go. Pacers, Warriors, Orioles. Oh, that's a lot. Did you do the money line on the Pacers too when it was, did you do your strategy when it was a minute left? Please tell me you did that, because that seems to be working for you so far. So 2-out walk. Quan gets on board. Schneeman up the bat. Because I know that's been your thing this postseason. Bet on a team where they're down by a lot. And then rake it in. Please tell me you did that with the Pacers when they were down by 7 with a minute left. First team since the Clippers that came back from 20-point deficits multiple games to win. Yep, it's even more impressive. Since 97, there have been 3 teams. There have been 3 teams in the history of the NBA to come back from down 7 with a minute left in the playoffs. The Pacers have 2 of those wins this year. Sweeper inside 1-0. Have Pacers before the tip. Oh no, I mean, did you also do it during the money line? You also do it during the game. Do a live bet. Remaking 7 episodes to extract with alternate storylines. Oh, that should be fun. That's actually fun. Wiz win a title before the Orioles win a World Series. That is bold. Since haven't made a conference finals in like 45 years. That is bold. Yeah, Caleb also interviewed well. Sanders did not. Caleb actually seems mature. Cashed out Boston Road, New York. Nice. Thoughts on Edelman getting into the Patriots Hall of Fame? I have no problem with that. He is a Hall of Famer by the Patriots standards. Look, Super Bowl MVP. Super clutch in the playoffs. Look, you can be a Hall of Fame player for one team and not be NFL. I'm more than okay with that. I have no problem with that. Julian Edelman, the Patriots Hall of Fame, he deserves it. That one, grounder, down the first baseline, foul, 1-2. It's almost like this. Maurice Jones-Drew should be in the Jaguars' Ring of Honor. He should be in the pride of the Jaguars. I don't know why he's not. Maurice Jones-Drew should be in the pride of the Jaguars. There is a 0% chance he is getting in the Hall of Fame, and I'm not pounding for him to get into the Hall of Fame. So you could be a Hall of Famer for one team. Yeah, Gabe Davis should be pride of the Jaguars. He should. The 1-2. Check swing. He went. Half-hard swing by Schneemann. He goes down on strikes for the second time today. Guards leave a man on. Soroka pitching well. We go bottom 3, 1-0 in the rubber matchup of this series. You can't hear me? Try refreshing the audio. I don't think anyone else is having the issue. I don't see anything. Yeah, Knicks Pacers Eastern Conference Finals. If that happens, oh man. Oh man. Gonna be a lot of Reggie chants in the Garden. The current NL Central Division standings and the Pirates, yeah, they're 12-25. It's bad. It's bad. Skeens has never been in the Cardinals, and he's got a 2.75 ERA against them. Well, a headset died? Ooh, yep, that'll do it. Interviews are a bad way of evaluating job candidates? Well, I mean, if they're bad, you can know. Yeah, Blackwood should be in too. Him and Dede Westbrook. Well, Dede could play with us. Dede actually had some good moments with us. How's it going, Miles? Welcome to the chat. Not that I'm saying proud of the Jaguars, but yeah, Martin's schedule, yeah, that's an insane one. Thoughts on the Mammoth team name and logo? I'm fine with it. The logo's a bit generic, but I'm fine with it. The team name I like. I just think they kind of botched the whole process, but they got to a sort of okay conclusion. Yeah, Hyde's going to be gone if they keep it up at this rate. Like, interviews, I'll put it this way. Interviews, you don't know how a candidate's going to be based on how they interview, but you can know if they're going to suck. I'll put it that way. Like, if I go for a job right now, I get hired. I could suck at my job. I interview well. I could still suck at my job. But if I go do an interview, I show up 20 minutes late, I drop an F-bomb every other word, I destroy the furniture, and basically I reek, I smoke I smoke a joint, I do something while in the interview, you probably know it's going to suck. You probably know it's going to suck. Yeah, the jerseys are a bit generic. Yeah, Pirates need a big game. They do. They need a big name guy. Next year's Best of Hall of Fame class, yeah, Candace Parker's the only lock. Seems that way. I've never been to Nats Park. Hopefully in 27 I can go during the NFL draft. First pitch just misses on the changeup. Rosario Woodlow due up here. We're going to steal us over 5 years to mayor of the city. Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Should try that interview, see how that goes. Yeah, I think that's the part that sucks for Pirates fans. Like, you know Skeens is a goner, and he's still got like 7 years left. But you know he's not going to stay. The 2-0. Grounder, past the third baseman, base hit. It's another leadoff double here for the Nationals. As Rosario will get into second with ease. Back-to-back hits for Rosario. His second multi-hit game in his last 3. And the Nats have the leadoff man on board once again. What team in the best draft? Honestly, I'm not even a fan of Jackson Dart necessarily. I think the Giants killed it. I think the Giants crushed it. Orioles fire their GM. They did mess up the contention window. Because part of why you have a great farm is then you could sell off prospects in the farm and get better players when you have the window. They sort of blew that. I don't know if I'd fire him before firing Hyde. I would fire Hyde first. But he's on the hot seat. The 0-1 to Wood. Swing and a miss downstairs. 0-2. He's a Yankee. Feels like a Dodger. We all know he's going to go to the Dodgers. He's going to get $2 million per year, but it's going to be $50 million deferred. The 0-2. Outside 1-2. Make an early call on Skeens. Well, it's just me thinking about Bob Nutting, how bad of an owner he is. Yeah, Abdul Carter, Scattaboo. Got some other good players, too. Yeah, I saw somebody won't join the Preakness. Sucks. So Preakness means nothing now. Yeah, Bengals are the worst. It started with Stewart in the first round, and it just continued. It just kept going. Yeah, Dallas has solid draft. Yeah, Rebel in the third. If you can stay healthy. I really like Tyler Booker. Fly ball in foul ground, so we say 11-1-2. I really like Tyler Booker. I didn't think there was a reach at all. I know a lot of people did. I didn't think it was a reach at all. I had him as the best interior lineman in this draft. I think he's better than Campbell. If I'm being honest, I think he's better than Will Campbell. So Wood right now riding a 7-game hitting streak. Had a hit earlier today. Watched that one, the dirt 2-2. Yeah, they traded third for Pickens. Yep, they did. Traded third for a head case. Traded a fourth for Ringo. Remember that. Sole Secretary won the Triple Crown easily. Feels that way. He was built different. He's my GOAT. That one on the outside corner. Ooh, that is a ball. Ooh, that was close. And then people say, like, who's the GOAT in any sport? In terms of American sports, if we're counting animals, no one's ever topping Secretariat. The interview with Campbell then asked how it would be since it's so cold there. Oh, God. That's a problem. That's a problem. That fastball right down the middle, looking at that one for the first out. Not sure what he was waiting for there. It was a fastball right down the middle. Yeah, Burns has been fine. I will say Burns has not looked elite, but he's been good. He's been good for us. And Gallen, can he play the New York teams every week? Because Zach Gallen is the greatest pitcher of all time when he's playing New York teams. Knicks, Nuggets, Stars, parlay night. Oh, boy. That's bold to have the Knicks up 2-0. That is bold to have the Knicks up 2-0, but yeah, Charlie Moore, that was a big swing and a miss. Yeah, Steelers drafted Pickens with a day 2 pick, and they got a day 2 pick in return. They won the trade. Yep. Outside 2-0. You can still walk in the ceremony. The office of academic integrity say my foot broke played seriously. Perfect. That's good. That's good. Still crazy that gets to that point. So I'll just buy me a jacket. Yeah, that's not how it works. 3-0. Worst division in baseball right now. Oof. I would say probably AL Central. That pitch misses outside. 4 straight balls, and Lowe gets on board. Makes her just as good as Boston. I don't disagree. It's more just the idea of taking 2 games on the road to start off. Also, I have to remember, too, with the Knicks, I think it was the first time they beat one of the big 5 teams this year. I think it was the first time they beat the Celtics this year. Like, they have not been good this year against teams with 55 or more wins. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. All good, man. Yeah, this is a crazy situation, Zach. Right, the Knicks get past Boston. I think they could make the finals. Braves first 17 make the playoffs. I think they can be. They're playing a lot better as of late. We knew they were going to bounce back. It was a matter of time. It was a brutal schedule to start. The 1-0. That one just misses. I think it was a bad framing job because 6 straight balls. I'd say AL Central's worse. Well, the Reds are playing a bit better. Brewers are okay. Cards and Pirates are not good. But there's about 2.5 teams I trust right now versus 2 teams. That one's a strike. Giants over under 6 wins. I'm still taking the under on that one. I'm taking the under. And Knicks and Leafs both break the drought the same year. Wouldn't that be something? Don't count the Pacers yet. Oh, not counting the Pacers. They're up 2-0. You can't get a team up 2-0. You're up 2-0. You can't count them out. Fouled off. 2-2. We're going to get the Dodgers out of the way. That's what I'm excited about with the Cards. Or not the Cards. The D-backs. We're getting the Mets out of the way. We also have to sell the deadline. Yeah, I'd sell all the older free agents. I would. Fire Dable. If he doesn't work out this year, they got to get rid of him. Step out tomorrow with the Sammy. I got 1 in Minnesota. That's all you need at this point. Pitch inside 3-2. The research about Dave Portnoy, Tom Brady's son? I know about Portnoy with the whole bar thing that's going on right now. I've been following that scandal. I've not heard anything about Tom Brady's son. How's it going, funny guy? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. Thought I have faith in the match of the game, 1 loss. Oh, I do too. I do too. Right now, the man we can't shoot threes. Yep, I think any one of us could have made more threes than the T-Wolves last night. It was bad. 3-2, up the middle, base hit. Will they send the runner? They're going to, and he will get in safely. 2-0, runners on the corners with 1 out. Alex Call delivers. As Allen's getting lit up here. 2-0 game. Ruiz up to bat. Call his second hit of the day. He's halfway to the cycle. Live stream for the draft lottery. When is... That's starting the conference finals, right? Probably be on for it. Wouldn't be like a dedicated live stream. Probably doing a baseball game, but I'll be on for it. 1-0 the count. Magnets straight off for the T-Wolves. Yep. You played safe with Curry. Played safe. You got game 1 of the series. You're okay. The 1-0 to Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 today. That one way outside 2-0 the count. Keibert Ruiz. Playing pretty well as of late over his last 7 games. It's 9 for 27. Hitting .333. Been very consistent all season. Started the year off on a 6-game hitting streak. Multiple hits in each of his last few games and a 4-pitch walk. Draws it there, bases full. Jason Vitt pulled everything with the Warriors Timberwolves. They'll change the they'll update the line. They'll put it back up in like 10 minutes. And a mound visit here after I think that's 2 4-pitch walks this inning for Allen. Already on 50 pitches and just 1 out. Garcia up to bat. Do I sell D-backs when I don't go? Yes, I do. Yes. So I will sell my tickets when I don't go. I'm usually able to sell them. But it's only when I can't go. I'll go to like 40, 45 games a year. I do more crappy hotel live streams for the UFL. Yes, I do. We'll be doing... Well, it's going to be interesting because I am going to be next week. Next week, I am going to be back in New York for the weekend. And my sister will be in the house. I don't know if she's going to want to go on stream, but we might have round 2. Maybe. I don't know. Halbert created the best case scenario for them with the miss. He did. That one outside for a ball. 1 out to Garcia. Bases full. Is sold for Sonny yet? I have not put Sonny on sale yet. I'm waiting until Thursday. I want to see what the crowd's like on Thursday for the Dodgers game. Fly ball into deep left center field. That's going to be enough to bring in a run. He does his job. Garcia sack fly. 3-0 the score. Gonna suffer through the Pirates game. Catch Laird. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it, Dr. DeLay. Runners hold at first and second, but the runner from third comes in. 3-0 the score. Garcia with a sack fly. And that will send Cruz up to bat. Had under 3.5. First frame, I need 2 out. All right, well, he got 2 out. The good news for you is that Cruz is 2 for his last 29. Will Tree do a congrats Cavs if they lose? I don't know, just want to do congrats vids for NBA. Unless it's like a lolcow. The Cavs aren't really a lolcow. First pitch in there for a strike. Cruz got to hit 3-0 last time and couldn't do anything with it. And just 2 for his last 29. Watch that one outside 1-1. Missing 2 minutes of the Derby. What's the issue? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Meanwhile, Lisa rejects Homer's suggestion of Lionel Hudson favor the blue-haired attorney. Oh, that's great. All good job. I appreciate it. And yeah, trying to get the Logos Associate was great. Oh, it's so good. The 1-1. That one chopped to third. Easy play at second. 5-4 out. Cruz 2 for his last 30. He leaves 2 on. Nats get 2 that inning, though. They lead 3-0. 3 innings through this game. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, helps out on the channel. I mean, what a fall for Cruz. One of the favorites right now in Rookie of the Year. And he's been struggling in series way below the Mendoza line at this point. Been a series to forget for him. 1 for 9 so far this series. 3 strikeouts. Do you have yours today? I could probably do the same exact logo since you would still get them wrong. I do the same exact ones. Well, baseball, she knows some. She knows some with baseball. No, I'm not. So, the thing with Coleman, the thing with Brett, I'm not his lawyer. I'm not his lawyer. But, the thing with him, it's going to get solved. Basically, what happens every time with that, what happens every single time, here's how it's going to play out. I can tell you exactly how it's going to play out. He's going to get a strike on his channel. The strike's going to be issued on Monday. He's going to get a strike. I'm giving him the template to, because there's like a template I've used to beat this same company before. Give him the template. He's going to send it over to YouTube to appeal directly to YouTube. YouTube's going to say by Tuesday, AL Central, I said AL Central. Worst division right now. Tuesday, he's going to get, YouTube's going to side with him. And then 10 business days later, the video will come back up. So if you like, so basically, if you want to watch Brett's newest video, you have 5 more days to view it before it gets removed from the internet until 2 weeks from now, when then it will be back up because there's no way they're going to take him to court. So basically, how it works is if you appeal, when you get a copyright claim, you can appeal it, and then if you the company is the one that decides whether they want to fight or not. So they play judge, jury, executioner. If they want to fight it, at that point, it's basically you go to court or whatnot. I'll do a whole video on it at some point. The fair use and whatnot. That division has 3 playoff teams right now. I mean, I think the Royals fall. I'm not crazy about the Twins, and the White Sox are the White Sox. I'm not crazy with the AL Central. I'm not sure there's a dominant team in that one. The Cavs would not be as formidable without Garland Mobley. Yep. Who knew? That pitch 1-1. Part of the order here. So far, Soroka pitching very well. 36 pitches the first 3 innings. And he's getting ahead on all these. First pitch strikes. Remember, Congress will fix DMCA and US Caparillo. There you go. But basically, I'm going to put out a long video at some point about fair use and whatnot. Yeah, basically, the thing with Brett is that every single... Yes, I am. Yes, I will give them all the resources they need. The 2-2, swing and a miss downstairs on the fastball. Got Ramirez to chase. He strikes out for the 2nd time today, and that goes to Santana. Yeah, it depends, like, what they're doing. Like, obviously, like, if it's fair use, I'm down to do everything they can. And that's clearly fair use, what Brett's doing. But basically, long story short, every single content creator that you know of that talks football has been hit by Catapult or XOS at some point. If they talk anything college football, it would be like they've been hit by them at some point. Outside 1-1, including me. I've got like 7 strikes from them before. Yeah, last year Pace never came into a deficit. Yeah, it's possible. I'm not counting them out. A Lionel Hutz representing Troy McClure's storyline be like on ChatGPT. Troy McClure, his reputation gets damaged because he wins the golden raspberry. We're able to sue YouTube if he's in the right and they refuse to put it back up? Not really. Well, if they refuse to put it back up, yeah, but they would put it back up. That's how it works. Chopped to the first base. It goes off the bag. It's fair. A fortunate bounce there for Soroka as Lowe's able to make the play. Went off the bag at first. Just stayed fair. 2 out. Yes, they are a predatory company. Yes. XOS Catapult, they're a very predatory company. We've all been hit many times by them. That's why college content is very hard to do. Because we've all been hit many times. Arias. 0 for 1 today. First pitch 1-0. Just 46 pitches for Soroka. 4 innings in, or 3 2/3. Swing and a miss 1-1. Arias 0 for 3 last game. is actually hitless in 5 of his last 7. Yeah, Lisa's too smart to hire Lutz. Yes, she is way too smart to hire Lionel Hutz. He's behind 1-2. Soroka just a second star as a national. Grounder, but goes through the glove of the shortstop and third baseman. Finds the gap for a base hit. Just the second hit he's allowed today. So we all have KT's highlights are cut and zoomed to hell to avoid. Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. NFL's good with that. The NFL is really good with that. The NFL is actually pretty cool with copyright. The NFL actually gets what we're trying to do. Live in concert, I've never seen Ariana Grande live. I've never seen her live. But I will say Sabrina is a tough act to beat. Sabrina Carpenter is a tough act to beat live. She was incredible. I've never seen Ariana live. Slider misses 1-0 the count to Naylor. Yeah, A's are 20-17. They are. They've been playing a lot better since that Cubs series. Playing a lot better. I did say with the A's this year, I did say they're going to be better than people think. They actually spent money, and they weren't bad the second half of last year. I did say they're going to be better than people will give them credit for. I'll take my victory lap on that one. Option C, stay home. My son enjoys the videos and stares at the colors. Glad providing something. No. No, I do not. I do not. No, I did not take the bar. No, I did not. But I help YouTubers out. I give them the resource thing, but I could not I can represent myself in court because you can represent yourself, but I cannot represent anyone in court. But I give them all the resources they need. So, like, I've helped out tons of YouTubers. It never goes to court because they never want to go to, like, the companies themselves. It's so many billable hours for what? And they would lose. The 1-1. Slider in there for a strike, 1-2. I'm pretty sure you guys tuning into the stream. If you like what you see, like, subscribe to John Ton. Again, any donation counts. Make the call. Home, say which game we're calling the right. White Sox, Royals, Rangers, Red Sox, or Tigers, Rockies. Which game we're calling on Thursday at 2 o'clock Eastern time. You think the postseason will they stay there for the long term? I don't know. I feel like Vegas might want to like get on like being like, oh, this team actually could play. 1-2, runner's gonna go, but I don't think it matters. That was strike 3. Yep, and that's strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Soroka. What an outing for him. When he gets first ever win as a national. We go bottom 4. 3-0 the score as Naylor goes down looking. I appreciate all you guys tuning into the stream. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Yeah, NFL's cool with copyright. NFL, I've never really had any issues with them. Because and I've helped a lot of other YouTubers out. If ever will have evidence, yeah, that's a fun read. That is a fun read. MLB's pretty bad. College football's the devil. IOC is bad, but it's actually funny. I got a thing from the IOC and I actually fought it off and won successfully. I actually beat the IOC. that April Fool's video I put out. Yeah, I got a claim for it. I decided to fight it. I actually won it. So there we go. It is possible. It is possible to beat the IOC. I did not think it was with that, but it is. I'm going to try to get this video as best I can in between. Do that. NBA lets people upload entire highlight comments just because Sally watched in the corner. So yes and no on that. Yes and no on that. So the thing with a lot of these leagues is they have filters. They have copyright claim filters and whatnot. So they'll let people upload stuff, but the thing is that they'll take all the money from it. So, I mean, there are people that do it with the NFL too. There are people that do it with the NFL too. So usually if someone's doing that with the NBA or the NFL, what's happening is First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count to Young. What's happening is that the league takes the money. The league detects, hey, you're using our video. You're using our footage. We're going to take the money. Another one in there for a strike. 0-2 the count. Young 1 for 1 today. So that's why. It's like, wait, it's free publicity for us. We don't have to do anything. Swing and a miss downstairs on the changeup. 3 straight strikes to start. We go third time through the order here for Allen. As Abrams do up. You haven't given the NFL free money. Pretty much. Pretty much. I was love when he tries to, like cry foul about, like, what you're literally doing is, like, the exact opposite of fair use. It's, like, not even close. Outside, 1-0 the counter. Inside, I should say. Grayer and fair use law. Reactions. Reactions, it depends on the reaction. Depends on the reaction. I think reacting to a full video is not fair use at all. 1-1. Upstairs 2-1. Celebrity crush? Sabrina Carpenter. Why not? Why not? But in terms of like reactions, I don't think reactions should be fair use. Not if you're reacting to a full video. Now, I think for a reaction to be fair use, for me, it can only be a certain chunk of the video, a certain clip. You have to add something transformative that you can't get otherwise. Base it up the middle. Abrams on 2-2. He gets on board for the first time today. Nelson Rosario up to bat. So if let's say I'm taking a piece of a video, like almost like how Legal Eagle does it. He reacts to something and then explain. Like with Legal Eagle, he looks at like some of the things he does. He looks at movies and how accurate they are to the law and whatnot. And what he'll do is he'll play the portion of the vid, react to that, and explain the applicable law and whatnot. Like, that's very fair use. Reacting to the full video, but you're analyzing the video and critiquing? No, if you react to the full video, it's not fair use. You can't react to 100% of something. In there for a strike, 0-1. You react to 100% of something, I don't care how much you're analyzing or critiquing it, it's not fair use. Because there's no reason to watch the original video at that point. There's no reason to watch it. Because you just saw the whole video. Swing and a miss downstairs, 0-2 the count. You just saw the entire video. Like, the market gets hindered tremendously because there's no reason to watch the original content. Emoji when they can play? No. Probably not. Probably keep the Jerry Jones or the Stephen A emoji. Wait, so it's Cowboys and Phillies? I thought she was a Philly fan. Well, I think Grossi and Swift are a little bit different. Yeah, literally. H3 went too far? Yes, I do. Especially seeing the H3 is now using that lawsuit to do like the exact opposite of what he was preaching. But yeah, I think it went too far. I think reactions. I'm actually pretty strict on fair use. It's actually funny. Like you would think I'd be like, oh, like YouTube. If anything, I don't think it was strict enough. Fouled off 2-2. Like if anything, I don't think the laws are harsh enough. It's actually really funny on that. Like you would think, like it should be a free for all on YouTube or whatnot. I actually think there's a lot of stuff that could be considered fair use that I would not think. Yeah, the Tyrese with the balls. Yes, I did see that. Yes, he's gonna get a fine for that. Yep, he'll get a fine. He will get a pretty. It's worth it though. It's worth it. The 2-2, inside corner, full count. It was a great celebration though. I don't blame him for doing it. Yeah, with fair use, there's some stuff where it's like, I don't think you got a case here. Like, there's a lot of things where I'm like, did he really add anything to this? Or are you just talking over the bottom half of bone? It's almost like the John Morant when he threw the grenade and then tried to say it was something else. Runner goes on 3-2, fouled off. Yeah, Reddit thread, sexist speech, abs, download, put on videos and post them. Oh, God. It's just, that's slop. That's AI slop. They have like Minecraft on in the background. You know, that's AI slop. A lot of times, like YouTube, like those vids a lot of times. It's tough because with those vids, as that's also fell off. If you do too many AI things, you can't get monetized on YouTube. So I'm not sure how some of them are making money. But I know a lot of people are making like AI slop and making a ton of money on that. The 3-2. Lifted into left by the track, making the play, will be Schneemann for the second out. Runner has to hold. Do a Minecraft stream. I've never played Minecraft in my life. But it's funny, I did see there actually is, in downtown Phoenix, there actually is a Minecraft statue, and I took a photo of it. With the chicken. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, wait, what? By the Arizona Center. Wood up to bat, 1 for 2. Watches that one downstairs, 1-0 the count. Allen already on 73 pitches. When people post copyright music and write in the description, I don't know some, please don't take it down. Yeah, that's exactly why. It's so funny. It's so funny. The only games I really play are like sports games. I used to play a lot more games back in the day. Chicken Jockey, there you go. There you go. But I just don't have time for games. I'm playing, like, I'm doing so much with the channel at this point. I have, like, probably can tell I work, like, 24/7. Whether a D-back skimmer, I'm working. The 1-1. In there for a strike on the sinker. 1-2 the count. I'm always on call for YouTubers who need my help with copyright. So it's almost like there are times where I'll like, I get a message like the crack of dawn. I'm like, yeah, well, now I know what I'm doing today. Yeah, President's video. Oh, those are fun. Those are fun. But those like have like an actual script. I'm fine with those. Like, I'm fine with those vids. Those are fun. Because those are clearly sets. They're clearly parodies. Swing and a miss on the sweeper. That's leave a man. We'll go top 5. Also, those vids have a script. They're not like really text to speech in that regard. Like they actually have like inflection to them. Those are fine. Those aren't like really stealing anyone's content. Those are just like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if the presidents played this video game or did this thing? And they do it all together. And we're going to write a script based on that. And then, because we don't have good, like, we don't have voice actors to do it, we're going to just use the AI for public figure. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. Pickens is the same age as Michael Parsons? That explains a lot. NBA on NBC playoff game is shown on the Golf Channel next year. Can you imagine? Well, they got to figure out something. If there's a game that goes long, if there's a runoff game, they got to figure out something. Here's a pizza on your roof. There you go. There you go. All right. We go top 5. Still no 3-0. Still no score for the Guards in Soroka's first outing since March in the majors. Spent some time in the minors. Soroka out there for a 5th inning of work. He's pitching very well so far. Again, ahead in the count, more often than not. I'm just going to try and get this video out as best I can. It's going to be tough, obviously, but we're gonna try our absolute best. Do everything while calling the game. This is the beauty of having a wide monitor. I'm able to do something like this. Okay. First pitch, 7-8-9 hitters do a beautiful slider in there for a strike. 0-1. The vertical movement on that one. Sight to behold. Swing and a miss. Beautiful sweeper there. 0-2 the count. Chance of snowing in an NFL game. Amazon NBC must show. Yep, the cameras are so good. The cameras that they have for that, they're just majestic. It can't be Fox. It can't be Fox. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Beautifully done. 7 strikeouts for Soroka today. Leadoff man sit down once again. Elson Jones up to bat. I'm going to chase the movement that Soroka's got. And Soroka, we know he can pitch. We know he had some good seasons. Obviously with the Braves. 6 from the Cy Young voting, 2018 at the All-Star game. 13 wins of the Braves. 2018, obviously been suffering injuries. He's not the same pitcher that he was, but we're seeing glimpses of that today. First pitch, 1-0. See the receivers and erratic behavior go to around town, go together like PB&J. Pretty much. Pretty much. Steelers got something out of him, though. 2-0 the count. Rocchio in the on-deck circle here for the Guards. Nats won one of the games 10-9. Guards won the other game 9-1. This is the rubber match of the series. They will not meet again for the rest of the season unless somehow they play in the World Series. Who plays ESPN's home MLB? I think it's going to be either NBC or Fox. One of those two. Yeah, once they show an NBA game, they're going to be very ticked off. 2-0. Outside 3-0. Good eye by Jones. Yeah, Fox is a camcorders back in the day. Not the cool kind. 4-pitch walk. Best offseason move in the NFL so far. The Jaguars cutting Gabe Davis. Jaguars cutting Gabe Davis. Thank God he's not with the team anymore. Across the entire NFL. The best move? No, it's not Tomlin because they get worse when they leave. Tomlin's want to take on these guys. First pitch down the middle for a strike, 0-1 the count. What's the best move this offseason? The best move. Can I do a series of moves? I think the Bears with their offensive line. I think the Bears going all in on rebuilding the offensive line. I think that, not one particular move, but just they retool that line overnight. Make it one of the best in football on paper. I would say that. 0-2 the count. To Rocchio. Again, he has not had a hit since day 3 of the NFL draft. He won't get one here. Strikeout looking. Rocchio. Wherefore art thou, Rocchio? Because he is not doing anything as of late. 0 for his last 24. What happened to Gabe Davis? Is the Jacksonville thing? Oh, he just sucks. He was bad in Buffalo outside of that one game. He has like 2 good games this season. Bulk gave him a 3 or $39 million contract. He wasn't going to play this year. He was rehabbing poorly. Fouled off 0 on the count to Quan. He was playing poorly. He wasn't going to rehab was going poorly. He was going to be on IR to start the year off and just eat it. Receivers leaving Steelers' cursed careers, except for Emmanuel Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders, it worked out all right, but Gabe Davis better being wide receiver 3 option at best. Oh, he can't even be a wide receiver 3. Can't be a wide receiver 3. Refer to that Rocchio, yep. Not doing anything. Slider down the middle, 0-2. Soroka, this will be pitch number 66. The 0-2 to Quan. Tell you, that slider's nasty. That slider he's got right now, he's getting everyone to chase in the dirt on that one. He does foul it off. But he's getting everyone to chase on these sliders that are nowhere near the zone. They got a lot of movement on them. This is the Soroka of old. This is Braves. This is like 2019 era Soroka we're watching right now. This is good. The 0-2. Upstairs, but runner's going to go on a stolen base attempt. He's out. He's out. Guards get caught stealing. Qualby do up on the top of the 6 because the at-bat wasn't finished. A runner tries to go. And Jones, see you later. Nolan Jones caught stealing for the second time this year. We go bottom 5. 3-0 remains the score. Prescott will be the key to picking success in Dallas. Wow. Shocked by that. Guards such a weird team, clearly worse than the record, but they should be better than they... Yeah. It's weird. I can't figure them out. I can't figure the guards out. How's it going, everything? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you tuning in, as always. I can't figure the guards out. You're not wrong there. There's so many guys in the lineup that I like, but then there's like half the guys in the lineup where I'm like, oh, this is not going to work. I don't know why Rokia was still getting reps. Why Rokia was still playing, I have no idea. Like, that is one of the first moves they make. DFA him. He's got nothing. If it's just work flexible, it did work, yeah. But that was before Tomlin. I've not heard anything about that. I think the name change has actually been pretty good. I mean, they keep pretty much the same logo. It's got a lot better than the Commander's name change. All right. Just trying to get this video as best I can. The Nats are too young to be good yet, but they got talent, yeah. And the guys they're getting, like Abrams, Gore, I mean, they got some talent on that team. Give it like one more year. They're going to be something. First pitch swinging into foul ground, but playable, dropped it. Oh, he dropped it. It was playable out there. Jose Ramirez just drops the ball. Should have been an easy out. Instead, it's dropped. It'll be ruled as an error if he gets on board. Otherwise, it's not going to count as anything. The 0-1 in their first strike. 0-2. They need a way better bullpen. You're right on that. Then again, half the teams in baseball need a better bullpen. Way outside, 1-2 the count. Like every team in baseball, their bullpen has some sort of issue. Cubs bullpen looked good yesterday. Presley was phenomenal for the Cubs yesterday. How about that out of the pen? That was elite stuff there. Only allowed, what, 9 runs without getting an out? Played all right. The 2-2. That one misses low. So remote 2 now works full. Presley, yeah, that was a whew. That was something else yesterday. I don't know what that was. I think any one of us could have been better. Position players don't get shelled as bad as Presley got shelled last night. 3-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. So that error by Ramirez in foul ground really hurts him as the leadoff man gets on board. Calls coming up. Erickson Schwarber. I think they will. I think they will. And that kind of game for the guards. And not as big as to get the leadoff man on. That at-bat took quite a few pitches versus a one-pitch at-bat. And what that means is that Allen might not be able to go the 6th inning anymore. He might have to go to the pen early on. 1-0. Better than Blue and Dallas, yep. So 1-0. It's a call. He's having a good game, 2 for 2. Watches that one outside. 2-0 the count. And Alex Call's been money this month. 6 for 13. They hit in every game he's played this month. 2-0. Watches that one upstairs. 3-0. Pitch to call. He'll watch that one for a strike. Red light was on. 3-1. Yeah, when Shane Bieber was good before Tommy John. Yes. That was one of the worst pitch innings I can think of, and I watched all Joe Romano's innings this year. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Might not be the worst pitched outing yesterday. Worst pitch inning. The Padres in the 7th yesterday against the Yanks. Say hi. Check swing. He went. 3-2. Couldn't pull back in time. I don't know what happened with the bullpens yesterday. Padres allowed 10. Cubs allowed 9 in 1 inning. I don't know what happened. Padres bullpen's usually good. That's the other thing, too. The Padres bullpen, they've led every game after 7. But 3-2 the count. The pitch to call in the full count. Rips it foul down the right field line. Stays 3-2. Continue in the pen, meanwhile, for the guards. Probably have to get out of the pen a lot earlier than they would have liked. That's a huge deal, seeing as you have an off day tomorrow, but still. 3-2. Inside, back-to-back walks. The control has not been there for Allen whatsoever today. He allows the first 2 men on board. And that is now 5 walks for Allen. That might be it on 91 pitches. That might be it. Now visit here. I don't know if they're going to yank him. And they will. Call the bullpen. So Allen, a bad outing for him. 4 innings, 3 runs allowed, 5 walks, and he's responsible for the man on first and the man on second. New pitcher for the guards when we get back. It will be, coming into the game, Joey Cantillo. Trying to get out of this mess. The Gardens, it's not looking good right now. It's not looking good. Odds that Joey can pitch again this season, I would say pretty high. I would say 70%. Cantillo has been good this month. His 3 outings this month, he is not allowed to run in 2 innings of work. He is not allowed to run in 7 out of his last 8 outings. Cannot stress enough how much I wish Chucker missed that record kick. Yep, know what we know now. Absolutely. Absolutely on that one. You're not wrong there. If you like what we see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. We're going to be live later tonight. We're going to be live later tonight for the game between the Twins and the Orioles. Just keep that in mind. Show the bullpen first. Yeah, I don't think he's going to start right away. They'll ease him in. The closer? Oh, man. Can you imagine him as a closer? I mean, he was when it was Ohtani against Trout. I mean, the World Baseball Classic. I mean, that was nuts. All right, Cantillo in the game. Inherits the man on first and second. Ruiz, first pitch, in there for a strike. 0-1 the count on the curve. That's really like 10 on the early afternoon games. It feels that way. It does feel that way. Yeah, Tucker had so many good kicks at Ford Field. He destroyed the line so many times. There was a Monday night game where he was 6 for 6. There was a game winner against the Lions from the record spot. 1-1 the count. Ruiz is up. Garcia in the on-deck circle. Looking to blow this game open. Time called here. The 1-1 by Cantillo to Ruiz. Breaking ball in there. 1-2. Ohtani Trout was an instant. Yes, it was. That was an instant classic. That's one of those we're never going to see that again. That's one of those where it's like, we're never seeing that again. Yeah, Boswell, there's so many games where he just is the only scorer on the team and they win. Another curveball. Fooled by the curve. Trouble with the curve there for Ruiz. He strikes out. And we go to Garcia with 1 out. Good start so far for Cantillo. Gets the strikeout on the curves. Nothing but off-speed stuff. It's been working. First pitch by Garcia. Changeup doesn't ever go down. 1-0 the count. Allen, how many Ks? Oh, was not a lot. Allen had 3. 3 strikeouts. Allowed 7 hits, 4 walks. 3 strikeouts. 1-0. Changeup. That one misses. 2-0. Allen had 3 Ks. He had 3 Ks. So I'm assuming there's no line that he got over on. He got under on pretty much every line out there. 2-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 2-1. Cruz in the on-deck circle. Curveball just outside 3-1. Hem under 4.5 for plus 160. There you go. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. You got the dub. Got that one. They have under 9. You're looking okay there. Soroka's playing lights out. Shot foul. Full count here. There you go. Love seeing some early morning dubs. Love seeing some early morning dubs in the chat when it comes to gambling. Love it. If you like BanggoodOddsStream.com, use my code cgiuliani, get 24% for first month. But you know the drill on that already. Full count here. That curve never comes down. And the bases are full. Stars, Oilers, Caps. I like it. I like it. I still have the Canes that series, but I'm okay with that. Nothing would shock me. Cruz with the bases loaded. 2 for his last 30. For one of the front runners for Rookie of the Year. Can he break his slump here? Nick's money line? Unless it's like plus 250, I wouldn't touch. Unless it's like the odds are really good. If it's anything above 250, I do it. But other than that, no. I just don't think they're going to take 2 in Boston. I don't think they take 2 in Boston. Yeah, that was the first time they won against like a 55-win team all season. It was the first time it happened. And that's a routine play for the second out of the inning. Cruz, 0 for 3 today. 2 for his last 31. Bases remain full. Young. Had an RBI double in the second. Can he bring in some runs here? First pitch to Young. Downstairs. No, appears to win to Cleveland. That is true. That is true. I think some people had winning 1. That one into right. Is that going to drop? It will not. Easy catch there out and right for Jones. A wasted opportunity for the Nationals. Had the bases full with 1 out. Cantillo able to get out of the jam that he inherited from Allen. We go top 6. DX win. They're in tailspin mode. I would not go that far. I would not go that far. I think what's very clear, McNeil is not good. I think here's what is clear about the Mets. I don't know why Acuna's not playing every day. I don't know why he's not playing every day. Acuna is better than McNeil. McNeil cannot be playing every day. And Marte's not good. I think we can agree with you on that. We can agree on that. So we got top 6, still 3-0. Odds for Indiana to win a game? Wait, just one game in Cleveland was plus 340? Or just one particular game? One game in Cleveland. That's, wow. I would have taken that. To win 1 out of 2? I would have taken that. Plus 340. Maybe not for one, like, individual game, but... I think we're at the point in the playoffs where if anything is plus 250 or above, it's worth it. I think at this point, I think plus 250 or above, it's 100% worth it, unless there's, like, an injury that happens. As we come back, we'll see. We'll see. Cantillo got out of the jam. It's going to be up to the bullpen at this point. Problem is they can't hit the ball right now, and they can't get to Soroka. Come on with Tour. McNeil's cancer. Mendoza obsessed with him. I feel like every manager has some player they're obsessed with for no reason. I feel like every manager has something. I don't know why. Like for Torey Lovello, it's Hampson. It's Garrett Hampson. He'll play Hampson in like the randomest spots, and it was Jace Peterson for a while as well before he finally got cut. Everyone's got someone. It's so bizarre. It's clearly, like, objectively not good. And McNeil's been playing bad. Marte's been bad. He can't back cleanup. Marte can't back cleanup anymore in the 4th spot. They move Alvarez up in the order. Alvarez is playing very well. Some of the sell. Yep. First pitch in the first strike to Kwan. 0-1. Remember, Kwan, last at bat, last plate appearance, didn't finish it because of the stolen base attempt that missed. Kwan changeup, gets it, base hit, and missed play at center. Is Kwan going to try and go? No, he's just going to stay. He's just going to stay at first. Kwan leadoff single, first leadoff man on board. Knicks are plus 400. Plus 400? Whoa, I would take that. Yeah, I would have said plus 250. Plus 400, wow. Who is your Hampson Pearson that I believe in? That I believe in? You know, right now it's Jose Herrera. Right now, Jose Herrera's playing a lot better as of late. He might be better than Gabby at this point. Right now, he's playing better than Gabby Moreno. Chopped, past the first man, base hit. Back-to-back hits for the guards. It's Schneemann. And the tying run is at the plate. If the Knicks pull up the upset, it's a bigger upset than Super Bowl 42. There is no universe where it's bigger than Super Bowl 42. How? And nice athletic play there by Kwan to avoid the ground ball hit his way. And we're now 3 times through the order. So the Guardians starting to see something out of Soroka. Again, he only allowed 2 hits the first 5 outings. Plus 1200 money line. Wow. For just 2-game parlay in the playoffs. So that's impressive. You got agreeing to a work deal. Taking a lot less money to stay, which is awesome. Awesome for the Eagles. Still has a lot in the tank. 0-1 to Ramirez. Oh, Rashly Lewin? Oh, that was me with Jake McCarthy. Yeah, plus 100 is great. Yeah. That was me with Jake McCarthy before he got sent down. I was like, he's hitting the ball well. I'm like, I still believe in him. I'm like, some of these are just unlucky. He's hitting the ball well. Yeah, Liam Hicks, there you go. That's a 7th and a fluke win 1 game. But this is like the greatest team of all time we're talking about. Best of 3 Super Bowl would be terrible. Be a terrible idea. Best of 3 Super Bowl would be a terrible idea. The ratings would go down. The players would be gassed. That'd be a nightmare. Logistical nightmare. 1-2. Didn't go. So also the best of 3 is that you want to, like, best of 3. What happens with just hotels and security and whatnot if it goes to a third? Are they saying it hit him? They're going to say it hit him. Base is full, nobody out. What happens if it go... What happens, like, because you have all these people going to a neutral site. All these people are going to a neutral site. So, just accommodations would be a nightmare. So, Ramirez, bases are full. There is activity in the pen now. Tying run is on board. Go-ahead run is at the plate. And Carlos Santana up here with the bases full. I'm not crazy about adding home runs to any parlay. Hits are one thing, but home runs, I'm not crazy about that. Santana, he's got the bases full. The longtime veteran in his career with the bases full. He's getting on board 37% of the time. There goes the under. We'll see. LeBron retires fiction. I'm going to say like 5%. I don't think it's that high. Outside for ball 1-0. Lopez is warm up the pen. Santana 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. He grounds out here. I think the Nats would gladly take 2 outs for 1 run. The first pitch was a ball. Second pitch also a ball. Downstairs of a sinker. Third time through the order for Soroka. And that third time usually trips up a lot of pitchers. It's tripping up Soroka here. (2-0). Swing and a miss on the sinker. First 3 men got on board. Quan at third. Sheeman at second. Ramirez at first. Couldn't face another season. Oh, that's awesome. I would do that with my obituary. That's a base hit into right field. One's going to score. A second's going to score. Will he send a third through? Santana, bases loaded, RBI double, and the runs. The third runner will come in. We're tied. Jose Ramirez. They send him. He clears the bases with an RBI double. We're tied at 3. As it's all falling apart for Soroka. 3 runs on that at-bat. 4 straight guys have come on board. And Soroka's allowed more hits this inning than the first 5 combined. How the tides have changed. And that's going to be it for Soroka. He's done. It all fell apart that inning. Pitched very well the first 5. They were able to sit on his stuff in that 6th inning. The third time through the order. Killed him. Another outing where he goes just 5. Last season, third time through the order, opponents got on 36% of the time. The OBP allowed increase from the first to the second to the third. And Soroka is done. I never had homers to the parlay. I will never do that either. And Lopez was warming up the pen. I appreciate all you guys tuning in for this stream. Lopez went 1 2/3 yesterday. He went 25 pitches, so this is interesting to have a guy who went 25 pitches yesterday pitch again. Yes, he's won too many times. Yep. Lopez has been better as of late. Last 6 outings, 7 innings, 1 earned run. That's it. Compare that to his first 10 outings where he had a 9 ERA. First 10 outings, he allowed 10 earned runs. Last few, he's only allowed 1. Last 7 outings, he's allowed 1 run. Then again, he pitched 25 pitches yesterday. They went 19 on May 4th, so he's had a big workload as of late. He's had a big workload. You might worry about overworking him. If I had a obituary Lakers go 8-7 before, I might put it the same way the man had. Yep. Soroka responsible for the man on second. He cannot get the win, but he is in line for the loss if the Guards take the lead here. Still nobody out. Arias up here. This is the rubber match of the series. Both teams will play on Friday against new opponents in their respective home venues. Jorge Lopez. He's pitched 44 pitches the last 3 days. They're having him out there here again today. First pitch fouled off 0-1 the count. LeBron Giannis and Luka, that would be a championship team. That would be quite the team. 0-1. That one, and Reeves as well, if you can get him. Mistake, keep him. Base hit there. Runner will hold at third. 5 straight base runners for the guards. Still nobody out. Runners on the corners. Naylor due up. It's all falling apart for the Nats right now. If I was an announcer going to pick like Rossi did, what would I say before? It's about the player. It's about the player. It's not about you. It's about the player. So I wouldn't do anything crazy. Too much else. I wouldn't like do anything crazy. There was someone that did anything really crazy this year, which was nice. There was some that just stick their sweet time day 3. And they're looking right now at the catcher Ruiz. As he came up pretty limp after that. Holding his hand. Hopefully he's okay, but it's not been getting it for the Nationals. Stream is skipping. Try refreshing. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be skipping. If it's skipping, try. I'm not seeing any issues on my end. Trent Grisham going yard today? I could see it. I could see it. I have Alonso going yard today. I think it's still skip. That's odd. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Ruiz looks to be okay. He's throwing again, so good to see. 1-0 count to Naylor. What late rapper celebrate his 2nd birthday on the day of the Jags law? Okay, so I'm going to go Juice WRLD. I'm going Juice WRLD. So I think he was about my age. I think he was born in 97. Outside for ball 2-0. No, it's definitely not Tupac. It's definitely not Tupac. I can guarantee you Tupac was not 2 days old in 2000. He was long dead by that point. In the dirt, 3-0. I think it's Juice WRLD. The count. Again, first base is open after the wild pitch. 3-0. Oh, he's swinging on 3-0. Wow, had the green light to swing. I'm surprised by that. Fouled off. 3-1. What do you want, eruption? Okay, so it's... Huh. It was XX. Oh. And what's getting... What? It shouldn't be. Try refreshing if you want. I'm not sure why you'd be getting audio interruptions. Not sure why. Upstairs 4-1. 100K or... I just scored a 798. Ah. And the bases are full. Still nobody out. Okay, they worked Lopez a lot as of late. 6 straight men get on board. Choice of training to begin mandatory military service. Yeah, that's a thing in South Korea. That's a thing. Gotta do 2 years. I would say 100K. I would say... I don't think 100K for a date with any... Or a date with anyone. I'm taking the 100K either way. I'd say it for life. Free 100K versus one night. It might not even go well. Like... No, take the 100K. You could offer me any... You could stay for any person. What is so kind of... That is... Man... Yeah, I try refresh. I'm not sure why. Like, I'm getting green bars all the way around. I'm not seeing any issues on my end, but Martinez up here. Refresh seems to fix. Perfect. First pitch grounder up the middle. Base hit. 7 straight men get on board. The guards will tack on 2 more. 5-3. And that means Soroka is in line for the loss right now. Runners on first and second. Still nobody out. They have sent 7 to the plate. And now they're going to send an 8th to the plate with Jones. With the guards in front for the first time today on the grounder up the middle. Martinez brings in 2. And Lopez, he's done. I wondered why. I was wondering from the start why Lopez was even out there because he had a huge workload. And for yesterday, yeah, literally sticking a funny or a great start. Yeah. He had a huge workload yesterday. I don't know why you put him in again today. They're throwing 25 yesterday. You figure that means you're done for the day. They'll go to their 3rd pitcher of the inning. Lopez can't get anyone out. His ERA for the day, infinity. 3rd pitcher of the inning. With Lopez responsible for the men on 1st and 2nd. Yep, even male K-pop singers, they're not. That's the whole thing with BTS right now. Even that's the thing with BTS right now, is that they're kind of on they're spacing out their military service. There are some exceptions, like if you win, like the big thing is like if you win like gold medal in something, you can get exempt because you brought great honor on the country. But for the most part, you're not getting exempt. So Lopez is done. I question the decision at the start to bring him in because of the workload, and it didn't work out. They do for over 18 unemployed. I don't know about that. By unemployed, you mean like not going to college, or? But still, that's. Not crazy of being forced to serve. So new pitcher for the Nationals. Jones due up here. 2 on. And the new pitcher in is Andrew Chafin. Chafin, former Diamondback. Just his 3rd outing of the season. First pitch. Could be a tough play. Chafin makes the tag. Basically shoves him to the ground. For the first out. Now to now, that was a hard out number 1 in terms of applying the tag. Jones goes to the ground. Rocchio up here. And Rocchio has not hit since April 26th, but has a chance to blow this game open. If he can finally do anything. Yeah, it would be a disaster. It would be a disaster. Plus, like, how do you define unemployed? How do you define unemployed? Like, if you lose your job, are you now automatically, like how do you define that? Well, let's say I'm working, then I lose my job because you're doing a downsizing. Then what? What if I do a government job? David's got to go right? No, still take the 100K. Still take the 100K. Yeah, if you're saying 100K or first date with your soulmate, and your soulmate is the one, that's a little bit different. You're like guaranteed to like get married and live a happy life. That's very different. But one night, no. First pitch, swing and miss in the dirt, but it goes to the backstop. Wild pitch. Rocchio swings at junk, but the guards will get a run out of it, and runner will advance to 3rd. Now what Rocchio was swinging at whatsoever, that was in the dirt. See a cricket pitch there. I honestly couldn't tell you what Rocchio was swinging at. But either way, guards tack on one more. So they've now batted around. The 0-1. Surprised they're not pinching for Rocchio here. He swings at more junk. 0-2. I honestly think any of us could do better than Rocchio right now. I honestly think he is swinging at junk. Like, this is the closest thing we're going to see to an average man playing baseball. Like regular person playing baseball. He's 0 for his last 24. He swung at 2 pitches in the dirt in a row. He actually watches that one. I'm impressed. 1-2 the count. Never witnessed the Jags of Super Bowl spend 24 hours with Ted Bundy, no guards. Give me Bundy. The 1-2 to Rocchio. Quan in the on-deck circle. Chopped to third. Run will score. So Rocchio RBI ground out. He's 0 for 3. But I guess he technically does his job. 7-3, 2 out. As the guards have sent 7 across here. The bat around, the 10th batter of the inning, it's Quan. 2 up. And the over hits. A matter of 1 inning. First pitch to Quan, inside, 1-0. After more than half a decade of experimentation with a 20-game men's schedule, I'm back to 18 games for 25, 26 and beyond. I like the 20-game season for ACC. Because the conference is so big. I like 20 games for that. So you're not going to have too many home and homes in the ACC anymore, which is a bit of a bummer. Like, will Duke have any home and homes besides the UNC game? That one upstairs, 3-0. Rocchio 172 average. Yeah, his slump is worse than Oklahoma. Yep. Oh, he's playing worse than 172. He's got like a -1 WAR. So watch this Australian viewer. I can get you. Let me see if I can get you a link. Hang on. Let me see if I can get you a link. Let me see if I can work something out. 3-0 in there for a strike. I legally can't show the game, but let me see if I can get you a link. This should work. Let me get you a link. Here you go, Chris. Try that. 3-1. In there for a strike. So when 3-0 goes to 3-2. The guards had no runs and 2 hits. 5 innings in. How things have changed. Full count to Quan. He'll look at that one downstairs. The 11th man coming on board. Yeah, guards Blues game open. 18 and 20. Depends on the conference, but for ACC, I like 20. If the conference is big, I like 20. Schneemann coming up. Mr. Chafin's 3rd game of the season for the Nats. The 35-year-old. Started off in Toledo. With the affiliate of the Tigers. Left here to go to PT, and it was 3-0. Yep. Yep. Guards kind of blew this open. Schneemann 1 for 3 today. Inside 1-0 the count. I'm all too familiar with Chafin. He is a very, very not so good pitcher. 50-62 games for the NBA. Yeah, I think season's too long for that. Early tip for World Series finalists. Right now, I've got Tigers and Padres. Right now, Tigers, Padres. 1-0. Fastball upstairs for the strike. 1-1. We'll pick off play first. In the on-deck circle is Ramirez if they could somehow keep the line going even more. One of the best innings of the season for the Guardians. Oh, crap. 2 on the count. Runner's going to go. Pitch in the dirt. And he'll get in successfully. Stolen base for Quan. So runner in scoring position. Count 3-1. Shaven's throwing a lot of balls in the dirt today. Quan take advantage of that. That's 5 stolen bases for Quan this season. A new video dropping sometime in the next hour So just keep that in mind. We'll have a new video dropping sometime soon. 3-1. That one just misses down low. Another walk. The 12th batter of the inning coming up, as Chafin's struggles continue. Jose Ramirez. Yeah, Cubs Giants. Yes, I think it's one of the biggest extra innings wins of all time. It's just insane. Person got lit up. It's funny to see it not allowed to run in a while, but the peripherals were really bad. That one, base hit, past the shortstop. Will they send the runner? They're going to. Kwan hustling around, the throw not in time. Ramirez an RBI single. 8-3. The 13th batter coming up. It's Santana. He got everything started with the bases clearing 3-out double. Carlos Santana due up here. The throw was a one-hopper and too far offline. A more accurate throw maybe would have gone Kwan, but not a great throw by call out and left. Offline outside the box. And Kwan gets in successfully. It was 3-0 Nats at the start of the inning. Swing and a miss downstairs on the sweeper. The slider, I should say. 0-1 the count. Arias in the on-deck circle. They have sent 13 to the plate this inning. Another pitch in the dirt. 1-1. It's a nightmare for really everyone. Chafin's not even the worst pitcher this inning. Soroka's been worse, and Lopez was awful. ERA of infinity that inning. Henry warming up for the bullpen. Yeah, for the Overbearers, it's good. The 1-1. That one grounded to third, played, and get the tag, the force out at third. The damage is done. Finally, the inning comes to an end, but not before the Guards played 8. An absolutely disastrous inning for the Nationals, who now find themselves down by 5 in the rubber match of this series. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. As the bloodbath is on. Lower Bear should place the next starting pitcher. He should at this point. Why not? Why not? Can't be any worse. I don't get... The problem was putting in Lopez. The problem for me was putting in Lopez. I don't know why if he threw 25 yesterday. That's usually 25 yesterday, 19 Sunday. That's usually okay. You go off. You go off. One of the worst 6 innings I've ever won. It was bad. It was bad. All right, bottom 6 we go. Who would have thought this? Start of the 6th inning. The Guards would be up by 5. From 3-0 to 8-3. You're taking... Oh, my God. Little Bear is going to be a political figure for Season 3. Oh, my God. You found NBA? Yeah, the playoffs are on crack this year. In the best possible way. It's awesome. The playoffs are on crack this year. No lead is safe. It's wide open. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's like, why didn't I take the Nationals? I would say, well, yep. Heron, the new pitcher here for the Guards. His job is simple. Maintain this 5-run lead. First pitch in there, first strike, 0-1. Well, it should be for Little Bear Season 3. Oh, you're still pleased. Yeah, it's going to be good. He should be very, like... What should be for Logan Bear, he should be like a 4-year-old bear for everything. Like, be just really bad, really want like how he always is. But really well versed at one random topic. Grounder, unassisted out. How would I say it to Tsum? Hopefully. Hopefully we get it going soon. Hopefully. Rosario up to bat. So that's what it should be for that. Like, he should be very well versed at one very specific thing. Like, he should know everything about... Like, he should know everything about, like, U.S. trade relations with Micronesia. Like, Lauren Bear is, like, an expert at that for whatever reason. He's incredible at that. But he's just the whiny Lauren Bear that we all know everything else. The 1-0 to Rosario just misses 2-0. Like, he's just really passionate about that, and he knows his stuff with that for whatever crazy reason. But everything else, he's just, like mandatory nap time and all that. 2-0 the count. Outside 3-0. Rosario has gone on board twice today. He's playing well for the Nats. .3-0 pitch. And that one misses at the knees. Ball 4. 4 straight balls by Heron. Rosario on board. Wood up to bat in the 3-hole. Imagine going for Dodgers versus Miami. Oh, man. If the Marlins take 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers, that would be incredible. Get them on a downturn before they come to Arizona for 4 games. That would be awesome. Wood, back-to-back strikeouts. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch, watch this out one for a strike. 88 on the gun. They're 0-1 the count. Low in the on-deck circle. Who I think wins, Cardinals or Pirates? Right now I'm taking the Cardinals. I can't trust anything about the Pirates right now. I can't trust anything about them. The 0-1. In their first strike, 0-2. That one shot foul. Stay alive at 0-2. And we're going to be live later tonight at 7:40 Eastern time for the Twins-Orioles game. I'll set up that stream once I get back from Chase Field from the D-backs game. So, just keep that in mind. Set that up once I get back from that. That one, base hit. On 0-2, nice piece of hit in there by Wood. Runners on the corners. And we'll negotiate peace with the Prince of Russia. Yes, he should. Yes, he should. And Wood is second hit of the day. Now send Low up to bat. So Nats look to chip away at this 5-run lead. Jones couldn't trap the ball in right. Couldn't get there in time. Most home runs this season, Judge. I would say Judge is a pretty safe bet for most home runs, yeah. James Scott signed with Ole Miss after he went to the portal last minute, making him and Corin Johnson only Cards players going portal after last season. Wow. You know, only losing 2 of the portal is not bad. Only losing 2 is not bad. The 0-1. Breaking ball in the first strike, 0-2. Low, chops it foul on the curve. Good piece of 2-strike hitting by Wood on the last step out. Let's see what happens here with Low. He entered this game riding a 4-game hit streak. He's got on base twice with a walk today, but no hits today. I'm not sure, Urban. I'm not sure. Swing and a miss. On the curve. So Low strikes out. 2 out. Runners on the corners. Call up to bat. Call's been solid this game. As there's a mound visit here. Is Heron going to be done? Heron's day is done. As I just realized, I completely botched that. Heron's day is done. The new pitcher for the Guards. He'll be their 4th of the game. He'll come in with runners on 1st and 3rd when we get back. I appreciate all you guys tuning in for the stream. Like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe again. If you are a member, we got emojis that you can use to show support for either one of the teams. We have the Guards logos, we got the Nats logos, we even got the Indians and the Expos. Imagine 6 Mavs. I like it. I like it. I'm excited for GTA 6. I'm excited for that. It's the kind I was trying to, yep. Miami has the Manatees. Vice City has the Manatees. The greatest football team, I guess. Who do they play? I'm trying to think if Vice City would even play in this game. Hopefully you can actually, like you can play golf in GTA 5. Hopefully you can play football GTA 6. What if that's what the delay is? They're actually trying to make it so you can play as a member of the Manatees, and you can actually, it would become a better, it's actually a better football game than Madden. The lowest draft attendance going forward. What city? I think at this point, I think Buffalo. I think Buffalo. The Eagles back to back. They got a shot. They got a good shot. There has to be Bucks and Jags. There has to be. There has to be a Jaguars parody. Jacksonville Leopards. They gotta have something. Yeah, Hadley and Power Stand. That's big. That's big. All right, Gaddis, the new pitcher here for the Guards. If it's Sports and GT, I'm going to buy it. That would be amazing. Maybe put golf in the last one. You can play golf. I think you can play tennis in the last one, too. The 0-1's a call. He's 2 for 2 today. Watches that one for a strike. Next slider, the bottom edge of the zone. 0-2 the count. He's got on base all 3 times today, but he's behind 0-2 here. Again, we're not going to do OT for this game because, obviously, I'm going to the D-backs game later tonight. The 0-2 to call. Watches a slider outside, 1-2 the count. Yeah, if you're just joining us, Guards got 8 runs in the top half of the 6th. Chris Soul with $1. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want me to do? Do you want me to do tomorrow? So I guess prime time for you tomorrow. Do you want me to do White Sox Royals, Tigers Red Sox, or Rangers Red Sox, or Tigers Rockies? Which game do you want me to do? I'll get you on the call for it. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you a ton. Thank you so much, man. Which game do you want me to do? I will get you on the call for that game. So you're going to help me decide with your donation which game you want to see me call tomorrow. Around the same time. That one! Oh, that was a strike, but bad framing job there. It's 2-2. Gaddis, can't believe you thought that was the end of the inning. And probably should have been. I think I missed its spot. Wasn't a great framing job, but that was in the zone all the way. Montreal, but team again, probably not. That should have been the end of the inning. ABS can't come soon enough. That one outside, full count. Yeah, that's just a fun way to regroup now. After that bad call by the ump. Yeah, Montreal will never happen. It will never happen again. Three-two, runner first goes, lifted into left. It's a routine fly ball, so the blown call means nothing. It's a routine fly ball, easy play there for Schneemann. Nats leave 2 on. No, they don't have minor league baseball. I'm not sure. I don't think any Canadian city has minor league baseball. I don't think any Canadian city has. We go top 7. 8-3 the score. Tampa Bay bar wrenches. Or wenches in Jacksonville. That'd be amazing. They gotta have something. Okay, see, say that could ever get Major League Baseball. Yes, I think that or Omaha could get at some point. I could see Oklahoma City. That's a pretty big market that doesn't have any teams outside the Thunder. Caracol Skater 9? Yes. Oh, man. You OKC would embrace it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Weird swinging between the Comets and Browns. It is. It is. A new video. About to export in just a little bit. That's why I got the headphones on. It should be out soon. I would say by 3 o'clock Eastern time. Live only have an MLB team since the Slugger Factory just blocks away from Slugger Field. Nice. They really should. How did that say I was like a defensive player of the year? Yeah, that was a bit surprising to me. That was a bit surprising. He was in the run. Henry, the new pitcher for the Nats. Their fourth pitcher of the game, Cole Henry. It's a very low leverage situation right now. Cole Henry. Remember, D-backs, or not D-backs, the Nationals have off tomorrow. Henry, this is 8th game of the season. He's been good this year, minus 1 outing in particular. So, 7 outings, 6 of them didn't allow a run. Only allowed 3 hits in 6 of those outings. But there was that game against the New York Mets, that 19-5 game. As I always get some more of the base hit here on that chopper. I did win most improved. Naylor up to bat. He had that game against the Mets on April 28th where he went 1 inning, allowed 5 hits, 5 earned runs. So that outing really is skewing a lot. Other than that, he's been fine this year. So those areas a bit deceiving because it was just one really, really bad outing. First pitch to Naylor, inside for a ball, 1-0. Again, Guardston 8 to the plate. Twitter replacing likes with thumbs up and thumbs down. That'd be a horrible move. Are they really doing that? I didn't see anything about that. Pop up, easy play. That's the easiest way for posts to get brigaded and buried. That would be a nightmare. What team has ever had 100 win or 100 loss? I think the Angels. I think it's the Angels. Just to tweet it. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's the easiest way for things to get... You know it's not going to last. You know there's no way it lasts, right? There's no way. Because I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. Knowing Elon, what's going to happen, he's going to roll this... If this happens, he's going to roll his feature out. His tweets will get mass downvoted, and he will remove it. He'll remove the feature. In their first strike, 1-1. Yeah, it's LA. That'd be something. That'd be crazy. 1-1 the count here. Like, that's how it's going to play out. And, like, government officials, what happens with government officials? Like, they're... I feel like it's bad if government official tweet can be liked or disliked. I feel like that would be a very, very... I feel like immediately... It's one of those features that Rockies is against broke with 2... entering 22, yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, entering 22 would have got Rockies, yeah. I haven't worked with my 200 points. The 1-1. Like, there's no way that feature is going to last. 1-1. Skied into right. Staying fair, but easily playable out there for Cruz. And all the crypto bots are just going to be, like, mass liking each other's posts and downvoting everything else. It's going to be... It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. But I don't think that feature is going to last. If they roll it out, it's not lasting. Giannis and Bronny came over. Bronny? Yeah, I don't think Bronny's doing a whole lot. First pitch, misses inside. Didn't go around. 1-0 the count. The first NFL Conference Championship game played between two teams who play in a dome. Ooh. Let me think about this one. That's a good question. Let me think. That one on the outside corner for a strike 1-1. Okay. NFL Conference Championship between two teams that play in a dome. Okay, well, I know Saints-Vikings was at the first. Shot foul, 1-2. Saints-Vikings, I know, obviously have a Super Bowl Metrodome. Was there anything before that? Off the top of my head, I don't think there was anything before that. I'm just going to go with my gut. I'm going to say, who won the trade today? I think the Steelers won the trade. I think it's Saints-Vikings. I think Saints-Vikings is the winner. Unless I'm missing something. I think Saints-Vikings. The 1-2. Swing and a miss upstairs. Nice pitcher by Henry. Oh, oh, duh. Falcons-Vikings. Duh. Wow. Oh, totally blanked on that. No, final answer. I'm changing it to Falcons-Vikings. I'm changing it. I'm changing it. Someone said in the chat. Texas Stadium is not a dome. No, Texas Stadium is not a dome. All right, bottom 7 we go. Let's go to the bowl game. Let's go to the bowl game for a little bit. Here we go. Let me get the screen loaded up and then we'll be good to go. Let's get this screen loaded up. Go to the ball game. Oops, wrong thing. Let's just go to display capture. Here we go. Take me out to the ball game, folks. Let's do it. Yeah, couldn't really think of anything to improv there, so just going back to the classics. Going back to the classics on that one. All right. Yeah, it's a shame today if you're an Nats fan. Not looking great, but 3 innings to maybe make this up. Ruiz, Garcia, Cruz, 6, 7, 8 hitters. Video is almost done, by the way. Plus 500 score first inning. Oh, those are good odds. Cowboys and Warriors 2. Yes, they do. Until he just loses his mind. First pitch swinging Ruiz. Right to first base for the first out. Festa, the new pitcher. It's his 3rd game of the season. Garcia. Due up. Cruising the on-deck circle. Yeah, plus 500. Plus 500 first inning is pretty good. I'll do that. Remember Mr. Robert Ray? Sweeper misses down low and inside. 1-0 the count. Alan Lazard in play to replace Pickens. I could see that. I could definitely see that. He keeps his head down. He's a solid blocker. I could see that. Look, the Cowboys have a wide receiver too. It's just one that wants to be a wide receiver 1. He's not going to be happy about his role. 2-1 the count. The new video clocking around 18 minutes. Just keep that in mind. New video is clocking in around 18. That one ripped past the third baseman for a base hit. Garcia gets on board with a 1-out knock. Cruz up to bat. Right, if the Cowboys are a receiver duo of Lamb and Pickens, I mean, it's top 10. I think it's top 10. Pickens is so inconsistent. Pickens is very inconsistent. For every game with a highlight reel catch that he makes, he has 3 games where he just completely disappears. And throws a fit about it. I think Pickens is a bit overrated. Just a little bit overrated. First pitch, Cruz fouls off. He's 0 for 3 today. 2 for his last 31. Young in the on-deck circle. 1 out here. Cruz fouls off again, 0-2. Is A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith the best receiver? Yes, by far. By far. By far, actually. I don't think they're... It's still them and Smith. There are other options, but not anywhere near. Like, hopefully it can be Thomas and Hunter, but obviously Hunter's not played it down yet. Hill, Waddle, that's another good one, but I think... That one hits Cruz on the elbow. Yeah, Goddard's staying in Philly for at least season, which is good. Taking less money to stay. 0-2 pitch hits him, so Cruz gets on board. Painful way to get on board for the first time today, but gets on board nonetheless. Sending Young up to bat. Goddard extension, it's a good move. Good move. Gabe Davis, Justin Blackmon. Great pairing. Technically, Blackmon's still on the team. Is Jokic better than SGA? I would say yes. Yes, I would. I think MVP is going to be SGA this year, but I think I would take Jokic over SGA. If I'm building a team, I'd rather have Jokic, but this season, SGA is going to win MVP. Young, 1 for 3 today. Ahead 1-0, swing and a miss. Now 1-1. Garcia on second, Cruz on first. Abrams in the on-deck circle. That's down by 5. The rubber match of the series. Nats won one of the games 10-9, lost the other one 9-1. As the Guards have scored a whopping 26 runs this series so far. And counting. 2-1. Pitch by Festa. Fouled off on the sweeper. 2-2 the count. Cowboys going to be good this year? No. Schottenheimer's not a good coach. I'm not sold on Schottenheimer at all as a head coach. I don't think they're going to be that good. 2-2 the count. With 2 on. Bear Unicorn. Porzingis, Sadie, or Jokic? Jokic. Porzingis is definitely number 3. Definitely 3. Porzingis was never elite the way that AD was. Hunter will probably shift, focus to one position. I think it will be receiver. I think Hunter, if he does shift, it will be receiver. But the Jags want him to play both ways. The Jags need to put him on the phone with both his coordinators. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm excited. The 2-2. Young into shallow center. Diving grab there. What a play out in shallow center. Diving for the ball is Martinez for the second out of the inning. Thought that was going to bring in a run instead. 2 out. Beautifully done there. Nice read by Martinez. Dives for the ball. Most of the decisions this year, I'm going to guess on that one, Raheem Morris. There's no guarantee money left. Have to restructure. Yep. Thoughts on the Mammoth? I think they kind of botched the way to get there. I'm fine with the name. Logo is a bit generic. Unis are a bit generic, but I like Mammoth. I just think they kind of botched the whole process to get there. So, well, first, Jags or Steelers? Probably Steelers. The 0-1. 0-2 the count. Appreciate you tuning in, Sim. Just force a habit, that's all. What pick will the Jags realistically end up giving up next year? Realistically, I mean, we're usually top 5 more often than not. Upstairs, 1-2. And how high would it have to be to be a lost trade? Well, I don't really care about losing the trade if Hunter plays well. Like, if we get an elite corner or an elite receiver, I don't care what pick we give up. If that makes sense. But I would say probably 9. I would say it's going to be the 9th pick. That one, that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll bring in a run. Good throw out in center, but actually able to beat it. So RBI single. 8-4 the score. The NHL and WNBA love non-plural team minutes. That they do. It's an RBI double for Abrams. Oh, that was great with that was great with Pop. That was such a fun moment. Thoughts on Gabe Davis being released? Thank God. Thank God he's gone. He's so bad. He was going to be on the team this year anyways. I mean, rehab was not going well apparently, so he wasn't going to be on the team. So, not surprised that we got rid of him. Just thank God it finally happened. So I would say, yeah, the thing with the Jags, unless I went to a game yesterday, I'm going again today. Or do you mean a Jaguars game? Just a baseball game. I went to the Diamondbacks yesterday. Well, the Coyotes fell in Phoenix. As an AZ resident, I have a good percent. Yes, so we have a mound visit here. I think we're going to make a pitching change as well. 8-4 the score. So, Patrick Waugh. Well, I'm selling Hasek. At their peak, I'm going to buy Waugh and rent Brodeur. Definitely Utah during the I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it was all Pangea by that point. No George Swing the live stream because I had a feeling it was coming and I was also asleep during it. Because Ricky broke the news. I was debating going live yesterday because Ricky broke the news at like 2 a.m. yesterday on the East Coast. I'm like, do I go live? I don't know. It's a rumor, but yeah. Clemson Notre Dame 12 game home. I love it. I love that one. I think that's a fun rivalry. That's like the one rival Notre Dame has in the ACC. Yeah, but the Jaguars with the pick with Hunter. I think the thing with Hunter is that I always looked at it as you gave your first round pick this year for an elite wide receiver and your first round pick last year for an elite corner. That's how I always looked at it. Or next year for an elite corner. So I have no problem with what we gave up. And look, if he plays well, look, we could be awful next year. We could be 3-14. If Hunter plays lights out, like if Hunter plays like Brian Thomas did last year, it's still worth it. It's still absolutely worth it. So I don't think it has to do with the record in terms of how much we gave up. Yeah, with Coyotes fail in Phoenix, basically, a few reasons. Number one, you pick a better receiver and pick in the third? Yes, probably. Eating hot dogs at the game, a part of the experience, so I eat before going. I eat before going. I don't pay money for concessions there. I eat beforehand. Smith is the new pitcher. But it failed for a few reasons. Cade Smith in the game now, 1-0 the count. 8-4 the score. Let me update that. Part of it was the arena. The arena was an issue. Just constant issues about the rent and having a site. The social media manager was an idiot. Social media manager, a lot of the people that work for the Yotes, not all of them. But at the very end, the ones that work for the Yotes were morons. 1-2 the count. Next starter in Pittsburgh, Metcalf. There was Mount live in Utah? Oh, wow. That just has been theorized twice since the Kings last won the playoffs. Yep. Also, the owner for the Yotes was terrible. Marula was awful. They didn't win games. They didn't integrate themselves with the community well at all. It was bad. A lot of reasons. Didn't have the arena. Constant issues with the rent. Bad social media presence. Couldn't win games. Didn't try and tie themselves into the city. Bad location as well. Ground ball base hit! That's going to bring in 2. Rosario his third hit of the game. Past the shortstop, and all of a sudden, 8-6. I think they'll get a wide receiver too. 8-6. Hang on a second. That's trying to claw their way back into this one. So Rosario his third hit of the game. So the second time in 3 games he's got 3 hits. Heidi Cubs Giants. Oh, we ain't hiding this one. It's 8-6. This one's close all of a sudden. This one's close. Wood coming up. Yeah, I mean, people were saying Lazard. I could see Lazard. First pitch inside. 1-0. Wood 2 for 4 today. Brolo's 31st birthday. Ooh, happy 31st to him. Number one someday was born. Yeah, Noel's not out there right now. Noel's not playing today. 1-1. Okay, number one someday was born. All right, so that would be 1994, right? Yeah, that's 94. 1-1. That one ripped into left field. That's a base hit. Wood, his third hit of the game. He keeps the line moving. Runners going to try and go to third and will. Runners on the corners. Or actually, no, Wood gets into second. It's a double. And the tying run is in scoring position. With Lowe in the fourth spot up to bat. Okay, so we're thinking 94. May 94. I'm going to go with the sign. It could be the power of love. I'm going to go with the sign. Right, special elections to know that also. Yep. Who's better receiver? Oh, CD's way better. It's not even close. CD's way better than Pickens. You know, special elections didn't help at all. But they also, to be fair, I don't know why they did the election when only NIMBYs lived there. Like, Tempe is really a college town. They did the thing when the college kids were not there. So I don't know. They botched that. They completely botched that. I'm glad the Yotes are gone. It's one of those things where I want hockey in the desert, but I didn't want it to be the Yotes. I'm glad they're gone. The tying run is at second. They were down 8-3 to start this inning. And Nathaniel Lowe, 0 for 2 today. CD or DK? Oh, CD. It was time. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. There are not a lot of number ones in 94. So that's one of the easier years to guess because 94, there were like 8 songs that hit number one. They were all number one for a while. A lot of them, at least. First pitch upstairs, 1-0 the count. What a game this has turned out to be. Glad we got up for this one. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for the streaming. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel, a ton on the channel. 1-0, also upstairs, same spot, 2-0 the count. New York could never win night. That'll be something. That'll be crazy. Both go up 2-0. Oh, someone died 22? Oh, God, that's awful. That is awful. Man. How did he die? Do they know? That's way too young. 2-0 the count. That one, same spot, 3-0. Lowe has gone on board twice today with a walk. Hall is in the on-deck circle. 3-0. Red light was on the fastball, 3-1. $5. Oh boy, check swing. Did he go? He did not. Base is full. Helmet collection press. Appreciate you. You know, I have like 1,000 helmets or so. I have about 1,000 helmets. I alternate them out based on what we're doing. So when we do NFL streams, I'll alternate them based on that. Right now it's spring football season, so we're doing the spring helmets, but I change it based on the teams I talk about. Appreciate you. I got a lot of helmets. Call up to bat. Base is full. Yeah, Akron got banned. Yeah, that changes their odds of going from a bowl from 0% to 0%. How do you have a 914 APR in today's college landscape? That's almost impossible. 0-1 the count to call. Ooh, what 3 of at least 2 billion views? Fouled off. Okay, Despacito has to have. CD or Marvin Harrison Jr.? Oh, easily CD. Easily CD. Hey, bad helmets? No, but I want to get. I have to get them all. I have to get them all. I don't want to do like a half-hearted thing. So that's going to take some money, which I don't have right now. I'm going to say Baby, Despacito, and I'm going to go with Sorry. Lifted into right, but easily play ball out there. They're going to leave the bases full. Caught by Jones out in right. They get 3, but they don't get any more. Nats leave them full. We go top 8. 8-6 the score. And what's turned out to be a pretty good game. CD or Higgins? CD. Taking CD in that one. Hey, Sam, you don't have to leave a message once I get to it. You don't have to leave the message. You can leave it up there. So maybe correct the thirds. What do you mean? Was Despacito on Justin Bieber's YouTube channel? Because Despacito's got like the record for most views on YouTube. Is that on his channel? Why Ravens helmets? I just haven't changed them from the Justin Tucker emergency live stream. We haven't gotten Despacito 2 or GTA 6. Yep, we're in JG9 Live. Yes. Okay, no, it's not on Bieber's YouTube channel. It's got 8.7 billion on Luis Fonsi's channel. Chase Higgins versus Brown Smith. Ooh. Yeah. I'm going to take Brown Smith by a hair. It's close. It is close. It is close. By an absolute hair. It's 1 and 1A. Probably one of his own Luis Fonsi channel. What quarter's most losses in wildcard history? Ooh, most losses in wildcard history. I'm going to go with CD or Amarad. CD. I'm going to go with... I want to say Big Ben, but I don't think that's right. I want to go Big Ben. I'm not really a steak person. Seven's not a bad guess. I'm going to go Big Ben. I don't think I'm right. I'm going to go Big Ben. First pitch in there for a strike to Rocchio. He's 0 for 3 today. Henry staying out there for the 8th inning. There's a lot of arms on the pen already. Or they played 2 yesterday. So, it is Big Ben. Let's go. How many rounds? It's up to you. Fouled off 0-2 the count. Was Big Ben. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. 0-2 the count to Rocchio. Again, 0 for 3 today. Has not got a hit since April 26th. Now with a line to second, he's 0 for 4. That's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order for Quan. CD or G... Well, if I said that CD's better than Amon-Ra, why would I say he's worse than Jameson Williams? Amasakua versus Lamb Pickens. I'm taking Amasakua. 0-1. What if I... We all agree Amon-Ra is better than Jameson Williams, so why on earth would I say that CD, if I think is better than Amon-Ra, is better than... is worse than Jameson? Swing and miss, 0-2 the count. Henry on 0-2. Ripped by Quan into right, but easily playable out there. It's a line out into right. Cruz on the grab for the second out. Sheeman up now. For those who just tuned in, here's one decisive player, yes. Nats were 3-0 after 5. Guards score 8 in the 6th. Nats score 3 in the 7th, and we got a ball game again. First pitch downstairs, 1-0 the count. Best Girl Scout cookie. I don't know on that one. CD or Devontae? Yeah, I'm going to go CD on that one. I'm going CD. The 1-0. 2-0 now. Misses way inside. Pickens a good fit in Dallas. I think yes and no. They need a wide receiver too. I think the problem is that he wants to be a wide receiver 1. He's not going to get the ball as much. 2-0. Problem Pickens is he doesn't have a straight head. 2-1 the count. Two the count. Some chocolate chip. Can't go wrong with that. Finish play two sides like Hunter. Can he play corner? I don't even know if he can play corner. Fouled off. Favorite township vault track. All 2L10 versions not count. I figured that didn't count. Favorite vault track. I like Mr. Perfectly Fine. I would probably say Stay Don't Go. I go Stay Don't Go. 2-2 in the dirt, full count. You got 10 million guaranteed additional 1 million incentives. Yeah, that'll do it. She actually released Davis. We're throwing a parade in Duval right now. Best fast food French fries. Nathan's. 3-2. Fouled off. Yeah, I would say the Nathan's fries are great. What do you think about me? That's a good one, too. I can see you. Things going to crash down Shiner because Prescott threw the ball into his hands, so he was struck by Siegel and got picked off. He'll get blinded by the sun one game, and he'll one out immediately. That one a blooper, but easily playable. Stay up there just long enough for Ramirez to get underneath it. Never hit Nathan's. Oh, it's good. Screw the balls as possible. I don't want to blow my voice out. We go bottom 8, 3 up, 3 down. Good outing by Henry. People are paying money to sit in the seat that the guy flipped over 20 feet. Well, the guy that flipped over 20 feet, I mean, it's never had, like, that seat's never had issues before that. It's literally just, he got up, he was way too intoxicated. Yeah, Turbin does Duval chat. I love that. And the guy that felt, yeah, he literally, he was drunk. He was drunk. Why isn't anything more restaurants? Oh, they're great. They're great. I'm not sure why. Top 10 receivers. Okay, J.J. Chase, Brown, Lamb, Amara, Higgins, Williams. You have Jameson Williams at, wait, you have Jameson Williams at 7? Wow, Devontae and Hill. Well, I think Brian Thomas is top 10. Brian Thomas is top 10. That's up 3-1. Nice. All right, let me see. J.J. Chase, Brown, Lamb, St. Brown, Brian Thomas, Nico Collins, Devontae, Higgins, Nakua. I'm okay with that. Miro Green Eyes? Really? I did not know that. And Payne just said a 3-1 home run. Man. $1 hot dog day at Coors Field is not the same as unlimited $1 dogs. Oh, that's a bummer. It's a bummer. You see the Brewers promotion? Yeah. The Brewers got a lot of backlash for their promotion. They have a club that you can buy. It's like a $60 ticket. And you can, like, you buy a $60 pass and you can get hot dog. You can get one free hot dog for every game. $60 to get one free hot dog every game. But the problem is that they charge sales tax on it. And people were like, wait, this is a ripoff. So you had to rescind that and realize, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore. McCarthy, Jefferson, Addison versus Burrow chasing. Oh, Burrow chasing Higgins. I've never done the snoring dog. I've never done that. I'll are the pitcher now for the guards. People take fake selfies to lean over the bouncer all the time. Mount was the same as hoping for if the finals were announced. Yep, with you there. I'm with you there. It rolls off the tongue. Who holds record for most career posting games among players who never played for the Patriots? Ooh. The 0-1. That one misses 1-1. I'm going to guess Peyton Manning on that. Miss Peyton Manning. Yeah, Blue Jays have a lot. Yeah. Most teams have promos Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Grounder to 30s. He played 5-3. Yeah, really does sleep in May. He does. The big 3 of Hurts, Brown, Smith. I would say it's probably number 3. Dodgers same so overrated and just overpriced. That's a bummer. Rams going to Maui for minicamp. Oh, I'm jealous. I am jealous. I don't know how that's gonna work. Oh, here we go. Just got the notification. Oh, for minicamp. Oh, not training camp. Wow. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Chase, JJ Lamb, Sun God, and BTJ and Neighbors being top. Yeah, I think you could. I think BTJ over Neighbors right now. Lifted into left field. Shortstop calling everyone off, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Yeah, bless Stone Brooks. Heartbreaking. The worst person you know made a great point. I love that. I love that. Cruz up to bat. At the top 5 big threes. Bengals, big 3. Eagles, big 3. I mean, weekday games are home at work from Dome. I mean, you can bring your laptop in and work at the Dome. I'm okay with that. Lifted fly ball into center field. Back by the track, making the play is Martinez. Yeah, officially the Mammoth. Officially the Mammoth. I don't know what would be. Brady Vinatieri got right. Pam Manning 27, Jerry Rice record 29. Oh, wow. That's a good one. That's a good one. So Cruz flies out. His struggles continue. We go top 9. Still 8-6. Great job by Aller in the 8th. Confirmation God won me in Jacksonville. I didn't see that, but that's awesome. That is awesome. He's so bad. Yeah, it looks very generic. You have big threes. I like the Jacksonville big 3. I really do. I don't think I'm being biased when I say that. Jacksonville big 3 with Travis Hunter, if he plays like obviously he hasn't played a snap yet, so I can't rank it. But Hunter Thomas Lawrence could be very good. He could be very good. But Philly, Miami, Cincy, LA. And who might the other one be? So again, I can't pick Minnesota because we don't know about McCarthy. I can't pick Jacksonville because we don't know about Hunter. Grok or ChatGPT? ChatGPT. Who would the 5th one be? Might be the Cowboys. It might be, but not confident about it. 16 bombs versus 14 Giants and Mad Bums on all 7 games. I would say, are we assuming fatigue? Are we assuming Mad Bug can't get fatigued? Mad Bum. He was on another level that year. He was on another level. Ramirez is up, heart of the order here for the guards. As Henry's staying out there after a good 8th inning of work, he'll be tasked to finish this game for the Nats at least through 9. Oh wait, Cubs 5 Giants. I'll take the Cubs. I have no idea on that one. Allowing 3 runs and 6 innings, bad start. Nope, that's a quality start. 3 and 6 is a quality start. Soroka didn't have a quality start though. He allowed 5. Well, there were mammoths in Utah, yes. Rays play Raymond James Simmons share the Bucks. No, it should not. Left field's like 200 feet. Whew, that bat goes all the way into the stands. 2 on the count. Whew. Swing and a miss in the never made contact. The bat flies all the way down the first base line. Two 1 pitch. Next time, Fang Allard. Well, he's been good today so far. Foul ball. No one can get there. 2-2. Cubs are Back to the Future Sports Almanac. Cubs without. Cubs with. Name another 0-1 D-back starter not named Schilling or Johnson. I honestly couldn't. I honestly couldn't do it. Gotta brush up on that. I honestly couldn't. Asian Sarah Legion with the Rangers. The Raiders just like 2018. Wasn't built for baseball. It was really a two-horse thing. Popped up into foul ground. Catcher makes the play. Ruiz for the first out. Santana. He cleared the bases in the 6th inning. He got this whole thing started for the guards. 1-0, first pitch. A new video dropping in about, I'd say, 10 minutes. Which year Vegas is going to sneak? What do you mean, like sneak to the playoffs? Only one other pitcher on the 19 D-backs started more than 20 games. Whew. Oh, 0-1. Oh, 0-1. Yeah, I was going to say. Jerry does it again. What's next trade? Offering sign Tucker. You'd be surprised. Mac, we could speedrun? We can. Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll try it. Haven't done one of those in a while. We can try it. Haven't done today's. So we can try it today. Why not? Just gotta get this video out. 1-2 the count. Yeah, we'll try a speedrun. See if for the night game you got management technology file today. Good luck, man. Good luck. You got this. 1-2. Rounder foul by Santana. He's 1 for 4 today with 3 RBI. Golden Knights and the Angel. Yeah, if you include the Aces, yeah. If you include the Aces, they're successful. Yeah, Biff today looks old. He was made to look back. Yes. That's what agent does to you. It was 40 years ago. Judge at 400? No. Batting after 400? No, I don't see that happening. Haven't been done to Ted Williams. I doubt that. The blank or the hardest thing to be a fan of bar none. He's talking about the Kings, Hornets, Wizards, Celtics. Please tell me he's talking about the Celtics. Please tell me he's talking about the Celtics. The team that literally just won the title has the record for most titles. Please tell me he's saying the Celtics. He wants him as a Celtics fan. 2-2. Swing and a miss upstairs on the fastball. Santana 1 for 5. He goes down on strikes. Chasing upstairs. Like, there's a good argument for the other 3. Like, there's a really good argument for the other 3. Like, if you say you're a tortured Kings, Hornets, or Wizards fan, I'm not going to fight you on it. Celtics, that's nuts. Ripped down the third base line for a base hit. Arias, his 4th hit of the game. And he gets him with a double with 2 out. I think Celtics started the Lumber hate him. Gabriel Arias. He is playing lights out as of late. His last 4 games now, he is 9 for 16. And the 4 hits for him, that's a season high. And I want to say this is a career high. Let me just double check on that. I'm assuming it is. And it is a career high. First 4-hit game of his career. Do we ever get into arguments over sports? Arguments? Like, what do you mean by arguments? Fouled off 0-2. Like, what do you mean by arguments? Like, fights? Like, no. But, like, I discuss, yeah. Discuss sports, yeah. Like, arguments, like where we hate it? No, it's sports. No, like, debates. Like, healthy debates, yeah. The 0-2. Grounder to first. And Naylor can't do anything. Easy play there. Low steps on the bag. Top 5 defensive players in the NFL, not including secondary. All right. Again, we haven't played yet. We haven't played. Not including secondary. Ooh. Well, Parsons. Garrett. Healthy Hutchinson. TJ Watt. And I like Fred Warner a lot. Van Ginkel's up there as well. Yeah, Van Ginkel up there as well. Brace Bates, skip Bayless out. Yes. Okay, we go. Bottom 9. 2 to tie. And 4 extras. 3 to win. Otherwise, the Guards will take 2 out of 3 this series. Yeah, no overtime today because I'm leaving for the D-backs game after this is done. 3.5 touchdowns by warning us the Jags this year. Over. As soon as they took Warren, I'm like, oh, we're screwed for the next decade. McNeil's playing Nimmo in the 4th spot. Ooh. Best radio. So I don't really listen to MLB radio, so hang on. I don't know what happened there. Now secondary Surtain. Surtain's number 1. I don't know how I rank him after that. I honestly don't know how I would rank him after that, but Surtain's number 1. Right, current. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I can't remember the last time I saw a game on the radio for baseball, so I can't answer that one. Is Acuna playing at least today for the Mets? All right. A new video dropping in just a little bit. My right knee hurts really bad. Oh, that's a bummer. I had a Charlie horse the other night, and it still is not recovered. Like, I still feel pain. Something buckled. I had a Charlie horse the other night, and my left knee is just, it's not the same. The Gene, is he up? I'm not sure he's top 5 right now, but he's great. Top defense in the NFL so far. Ugh. There's so much change year to year with defense. I mean, I like the Eagles' defense a lot. Close closing this one out. He's gone to save each of his last 3 outings. This time, kneecap can't really walk, so pretty much forever until mom gets here. Oh, that's a bummer. Sorry to hear that. First pitch. Young fouls it off. To Gabriel Arias for home run against 4 bases. Oh, man. I never do the home run ones. I'll do base hits. I'll never do home runs. Hey, guys. Waves. Just in time. Mitchell, yeah, he's up there. He's up there. Fastball, 100 on the gun, 0-2 the count. Why is Trey Pickens? Because he's going to command a huge contract. They don't want to pay him. He's a head case. And he disappears at random moments during the season. I have no problem trading Pickens. For a 3rd-round pick, you got good value. The 0-2, chopped to second. That'll be the first out. 4-3. Back to the top of the order here for Abrams. Yeah, Broncos defense is great, yes. Eagles have a top 5 corner? Yes, they do. Yes. Yes, they do. Noel is in the game now at right field. So Noel has replaced Jones out in right. Abrams, 2 hits today. That one chopped down the first baseline, foul 0-1. My room is a mess because he got sickle slip. I can't clean up because I can't really walk. Yeah, that's kind of bad. The 3rd rounder for Gino directly became Milrow. Yep, I love that. Love how it worked out like that. You get a quarterback, it's a lot cheaper. That one lifted into foul ground, going into the stands, 0-2. Here, just don't give him a single point. Yep. I like their defense. Eagles, Broncos, top 2 defenses. The Vikings defense is good. Vikings defense is good. I do like the Rams defense a lot as well. Pats defense can play. Mountain games need to make the playoffs in the NL this year. I'm going to go 90. I'm going to say 90. I think the teams are going to beat up on each other a lot in the NL West. The 0-2. Ripped for a base hit. Over the head of the second baseman. Abrams gets on board his 3rd hit of the game. The tying run is officially at the plate. It'll be Rosario. Good piece of 2-strike hitting there by Abrams at the top of the order. Yeah, I say 90. MCAS says 88. Kamau says 92. So we're all right in that same. So they literally took the difference of the two. If I think they will. Yes, I think so. Flynn Browns was some people with what quarterback? Fastball upstairs, swings and misses. Rosario 3 for 4 today. They have no quarterback. Patriots also go to the Super Bowl. I do think they have a shot at the playoffs, though, with that defense. I think they have a shot. I like Vrabel as a coach. The 0-1. Check swing did not go, but will successfully steal. Abrams into scoring position. His 6th stolen base of the year. And at least, I'm going to take the Phils. Take my Phils for the East. And go for a Minecraft stream. I have never played Minecraft. I don't even know how it would go. All the West teams take the playoffs, skip the Rockies. No, I think there's one that's going to falter. There's going to be one that misses. Because they're going to just start beating up on each other. And playing each other a lot. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Last game I was hooked on was Madden 06. I can't remember the last one I was hooked on. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Rosario goes down, and down to their final out. And Morpho going blind. That is true. Wood up to bat in the 3 spot. Yeah, what was the last one I was hooked on? I think it was like one of the last. It was one of the FIFA games, like a decade ago. First pitch, downstairs, 1-0. If Wood can keep the line moving, Lowe is in the on-deck circle. Team split the doubleheader yesterday. Rare match of the series. Guards had 8 runs in the 6th inning. That one into left. Diving grab. That's your ball game. Sheeman goes down to get that one, and the Cleveland Guardians take 2 out of 3 from the Nationals. They will go back to Progressive Field with the win. Guards take it 8-6, your final. Okay, we're not doing overtime because I am leaving in literally 10 minutes to go down to Chase Field. But 8-6, your final. They score 8 in the 6th, and that's the only inning they score in, but it's enough for them. EC gets the save. Soroka gets the loss. Still looking for his first win as a National, the former All-Star. Appreciate all you guys tuning into the stream. A true home run. Ooh. That'd be an interesting stat. So, appreciate all you guys tuning into the stream. The Dodgers really... No, they play later today. So, here's the game plan. Tomorrow... Or, not tomorrow. Dodgers make wildcard out, win division. I can see that. I'd see Padres doing that. Here's the game plan. Tonight, we got the Twins-Orioles game. That's going to be at 7:40 Eastern. I'll be live for that starting at 7:35. So appreciate all you guys tuning in for that stream. I'll see you guys in about 4.5 hours. Thank you guys for being here for this Guards-Nats game. See you guys in just a little bit. Take care, guys. New video dropping in 5 minutes.